Guess what? Animal Crossing. That's what. We get to play Animal Crossing. I feel so at home right now. The thought of playing Animal Crossing always brings me so much joy. It's been a while too, because I got all excited about Stardew Valley and then Fae Farm and like Dreamlight Valley, and then it's been a while since I played Animal Crossing, but I'm back. And also, I totally forgot about this. Look, wait. KK Slider is here, so we just unlocked terraforming. How did I forget about that part? So we can play on the yellow island and we can start terraforming, which is actually kind of huge. So we get that. That's the plan for today. This is my Taylor Swift hoodie. Yeah, Karma is a cat. You know how it is. This is really comfortable. This is my favorite piece of Taylor Swift merch that I own. Some of it is bad. I like this. Sorry, Taylor. It's just, I have to be honest. Some of it is bad, but this one I like. So, in the middle of my new video. Oh, really, Haley? It is kind of long. I've posted a couple of long videos the past couple days. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I did make too long by accident. But yeah, I'm excited we get to play some Animal Crossing. I know, poor Hope, right? My friend Hope does my closed captions. Today's video is 30 minutes long. She already finished the captions, which is honestly very impressive, to be honest. And I posted a 48-minute long video over the weekend. So, oops. Oops. No, it's fun. Long videos are fun. Not fun when you're Hope and you went to a concert over the weekend and then lilsimsie decided to post an hour-long almost video. Oh well. But yeah, we're gonna play a little bit of Animal Crossing. That's the goal. Steph and Mocktail and Claudia and Teal and Crystal and Ava and Jess and Charlie and Becca and Bree and Avocado and Hearts and ADHD Turtles and Missy Ellie and Alana. Thank you all so much. You're playing for big kid jobs watching the stream. Oh, good luck, Space Marbles. That's kind of exciting. I was, before I went live a second ago, I was looking at some TwitchCon things. Okay, so TwitchCon's in a couple weeks. I'm going on the 18th, so like 2 weeks away, which is making me feel anxious, obviously. And every time before a convention, I'm in my I regret deciding to go era right now. I'm starting to get really anxious about it. I know it's gonna be fine, but like, so I'm excited and it's gonna be fun and there are good parts. Conventions kind of freak me out a little bit, so I'm in my, oh no, Kayla, why did you do this to yourself era. Yeah, shark flashbacks, right? Because, well, the last two conventions I went to, without being too, like, we don't want to discuss bad things too much, but like the shark guy obviously climbed on stage during my panel, which is fine and I was fine, but it was actually not fine in the moment. It kind of freaked me out. And at TwitchCon last year, there was like some weird stuff going on with this guy and like, it's just, I've had like 2 really unpleasant encounters with people that have made me extremely uncomfortable and feel unsafe at the last 2 conventions I've been to. So now I just feel a little, I don't know. So it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine and I'm excited about TwitchCon. I just am a little anxious. But it's okay. Wonder why you picked a shark though? I don't know. I guess maybe he likes sharks. Anyway, Seagreen and Amy and Bree and Pumpkin and Toria and Kay and Elizabeth and Fem and Eco and Mixie and Greg and Alana and Kinman, thank you for the subs. I'm actually gonna just start this because KK Slider is here and he is, as Isabel says, graciously agreed to put on a special concert for everyone on the island. So let's stand by for a direct feed from the concert venue. Because last time we played, we finished, we got 3 stars. So we have a lot of things unlocked. Yeah, TwitchCon's in Vegas this year, which also makes me nervous because it's just different. I'm more accustomed to going to TwitchCon in California. So, which island is this? This is my yellow island, the one that I just restarted back. Well, I guess I didn't just, it was like in May, but I just restarted this island, and we have been trying to make it all yellow. So, okay, KK Slider, sing to me. Time to get your fingers snapping! That's my cat's name. The one where I named myself Sunny. I named myself Sunny and then I found a kitten and I named it Sunny. I forgot I did that. Wait, that's so cute. I didn't even do that on purpose. I totally forgot about that. Oh. I manifested it. That's so weird. I totally forgot that I did that, but you're right. I also named the chicken Shrimp before I found Shrimp the kitten. Huh. Well, that's cute. Yeah, I did restart this island about the same time that Sunny was born, because Sunny would have probably been born, well, Sunny was probably born in June. And I restarted this island in May, didn't I? But that's really weird. That's really weird. She would have been born right afterward. Well, we manifested it. Let me get some pictures for you of the kittens from today. Let's see what we got. I do have a picture of Snappy also. Well, this is kind of funny because this looks exactly the same as the picture that I showed you guys yesterday of the kittens. But it is from today. They just, you know how cats are. They do the same things over and over again. Look, this is from right before I went live. They were sleeping on their tree again. I also have this picture of me and Shrimp last night. His whisker is so funny. And this is a picture of Snappy from earlier. Only one of her eyes is open. This picture, I got scared because I was like, is something wrong with your eye? No, she's fine. She just had only one of her eyes open. But I was like, what if her eye's swollen? And then she's fine. But this gave me a little bit of a fright when I first saw it. So anyway, that's Snappy. Aww. Anyway, there's your cat update. Thank you, KK Slider. I'm gonna listen to the whole thing. I feel bad I cut off the credits because I was talking about cats. Oops. Oops. Anyway, does Snap get along with the kitties now? So get along is like a really strong word. She tolerates them. She tolerates them. And she's getting there. She will sleep on the couch with me while the kittens are also on the couch. But if they stand up, she says, whoa, and starts hissing. So it's, you know, small progress, slowly. It's a start. It's a start, but she's just taking some time. It's making her look really bad too, because it's very normal, but it makes her look bad because my parents' cat Lemon, he is doing so much better with Sam and Frank, the mom and the other baby. Lemon is doing so much better. He like plays with Sam all the time. He does have his moments of like, whoa, I'm gonna hiss at you. But he plays with them and will like get near them and they'll sniff each other. Snappy will not, the kittens cannot get near her. Like the closest we've been is like this far away, and that was against Snap's will. Like the cat came up to her, you know? But Snap is more used to being an only child for the past few years. She grew up with other cats, but it's been a long time. Whereas Lemon like had a bestie that honestly died 2 weeks ago, so yikes. But I'm glad, I'm really, really relieved that Lemon is like doing really well with the baby and with Frank, because I've been worried about him because he was like such close friends with Poggy, and then Poggy passed away. So I was just really nervous about him being alone because he's so used to being like with his buddy, you know? So it's been very heartwarming for me to see him be friends with Sam. You know, it's like, this is so good. I'm so glad. But yeah, Snappy, she's a girl. They're sometimes weirder about other cats. She's old and she's been alone for a long time, so. But she's doing a lot better. Just take some time. Just take some time. KG and River and Marty and Snowy. We got Kaylee and DG and Skelly and Amy and To Be Free and Calamity. Thank you for the subs. Okay, so here's the thing. We just talked about this. I totally forgot that on this island, I named myself Sunny. And this was like before I found kittens in a sewer. I named one of them Sunny. I totally forgot. I totally have forgotten about this. Genuinely, I didn't even think about my character's name. This island is called Banana, and so I was thinking about it in that context. Totally forgot my character's name is Sunny, so that's really cute. That is really, really cute. I did enjoy KK's concert, and you're giving me a little song, and now we can terraform. So exciting! It was fate, it really was. Okay, Blah, 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 Tom Nook. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh my god, leave me alone. I just want to start decorating, to be honest. You predicted the sewer kitties. Yeah, somehow. Somehow. Sunny's name is spelled Sunny like the sun. Bear Blue, so S-U-N-N-Y, like this person's name is in Animal Crossing. But yeah, so basically what I did was I reset my green island back in May as part of my charity event. And we're gonna try and make an all yellow island, which Shella is really upset about. But we're gonna try and make an all yellow island. So we've been slowly working on that, but I was like trying to terraform a lot or trying to work on getting terraforming unlocked a lot, I mean, so that we can actually start terraforming, because we didn't have it unlocked until just now. So this is our first day with terraforming on this island, which is kind of exciting. Okay, Shella, bye. Okay, bye. Oh, my birthday gift. Oh, oops. That's how you know it's been a while since I last played. I didn't even get my own birthday gift. Oops. Oops. Banana-shaped ponds everywhere. That's an idea. That's an idea. What do we got? Hi, Maggie. How are you? 5,000 bells. Mom's homemade cake. Jack's portrait. I don't really want any of those things, to be honest. Alchemist, thanks for the 59 months. Image of the 23 months. And Sweet with the 37 months. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh. Well, this is... What was I doing? Why does my island look like that? Oh, I think I might have put all my furniture outside while I was trying to get 3 stars. So maybe that's what it was. This place is gonna be a mess, you guys. This is gonna be like a complete mess. Look at this. I was putting like random fences down and stuff. Ugh. Yikes. It's a little chaotic. We have a lot to do, I think. What's the plan for the island today? Honestly, Calamity, the plan is to figure out the island today, I fear, because, oh, pet bed. The plan is to figure out the island today because we have not really done anything. We only unlocked, I keep thinking I'm seeing cats, they're not even in here. We haven't really unlocked terraforming until today. Like, I haven't been able to do that yet, so we have much to do. Much to do. Do we have a style / theme that we want for the island? Yeah, yellow. Yeah, just yellow. The theme is yellow. Everything is gonna be yellow. Everywhere yellow. Shella's really upset about it, but too bad, so sad. Okay, let me put that away quickly. So I guess maybe we could go try to buy some tools so that we can terraform a little. Make it green. Oh no, you might have just gotten here, but actually, so you'll be displeased to know that I had an all green island. And then I reset my all green island to make an all yellow island. So, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Do brown and orange count for fall decor? Well, Floppy, on this particular Switch, I'm not sure that too much fall decorating can even be done. I know I was planning on doing some fall decorating. I put that in my Discord, but that was on another Switch. On this Switch, I'm not sure that, because we haven't done any decorating. Like, there's not a single thing decorated on this island. Not a single thing. We're like blank slating this. So, Yeah. Do we know if we want it to be city-like or more foresty? No, we haven't really decided, so we have to start talking about that. What do you guys think? Because I think that the other island that I've been doing is a little bit more city-like. So I think this being a little bit more foresty is probably my preference. Shella says sewer core, so that's bad. I mean, it could be. But like a yellow foresty thing could be like kind of cute. I don't know. You think sewer core is a great idea? There is, I could buy this manhole covered DIY recipe. So that could be nice. Lovely. Lovely. Perfect. Mazzy, Envy, Sid, Therese, thank you for the sub gift, and Kaylee, and Little Squish, and Amazing Grace, and Twitch, thank you for the subs, everyone. There's a lot of yellow sunflower custom codes out there. Yeah, exactly. That kind of thing could be really cute. All right, I'm gonna really quickly sell, honestly, I wanted to get rid of, oh, jeez. What have I done? What have I done? The banana flag, isn't it cute? Isn't that cute? Okay, I'm gonna sell some of the stuff I just got out of the trash. I want to sell. Cardboard box, tweed jacket. See, these things are all like not yellow. So we have to get rid of anything that's not yellow because that's not appropriate. Victoria, we did restart our island. We restarted my green island back in May. Maybe I should change the title so it's more clear. I restarted and now I'm making an all yellow island. Okay. So it's been a little bit. It's been a little bit. You can customize them. What, the wallpapers? No. We're not gonna do that. It's better to just get rid of them for now. We don't have a lot of storage and stuff. All right. All right. Let's look at our map. We may want to take a little screenshot of this and then start drawing on it in Photoshop, because then we can sort of decide what we want things to be like, perhaps. And that might be kind of cute. Thankfully, I have put most of my stuff far away. So there's a website for that. Yeah, but I'm not gonna do it in depth enough to need to use the website. I show you what I'm going to do. Okay. So here's what I'm kind of thinking. This is the map. We need to, I don't want to redo the whole river right now. So someone said yellow pumpkins. That would be cute. That's also an idea. The mouths of the river make it perfect to be shaped like a banana. Oh my god, we could shape the river like a banana. Could you imagine if we shaped the river like a banana? We get it like... Isn't it better if the river is like a little bit more curvy than that though? Yeah, we're gonna try and have only yellow villagers, Lena. That's the idea. We're going all out. This place is gonna be all yellow everywhere. Okay. Where should we even begin? Should we begin with the entrance, maybe? I'm a little overwhelmed. Maybe I'll put my own house over here, and then we can have a lot of the other people's houses up here. I don't know. This isn't the 100 baby challenge I came for. Oh no, Allie. I don't know where you got baby challenge out of a stream title and notification that said Animal Crossing in all caps, but We're not playing Baby Challenge today. We're playing a little bit of Animal Crossing, okay? I play a lot of the Baby Challenge here on Twitch, but not today. I actually haven't played Animal Crossing in months, and I play The Sims every day, if you were curious, chat. So we'll play Sims tomorrow, twice. You know, all that sort of thing, but not today, okay? I'm just gonna grab all these little things that I've put out here. I don't know. I don't know. So many games, so little time. I know. Okay. Love the Animal Crossing calm streams. It's good vibes playing Animal Crossing on stream because it's very chill. You always extinguish the fire before you put it in your pocket. Yeah, I probably should have done that, huh? Instead of just like throwing it in there. I probably should have extinguished it, yeah. I'm of course gonna continue Stardew Valley Expanded, friend. You guys, I love Stardew Valley. It's like my most favorite game of all time. Aside from The Sims, don't get upset. I'm never gonna stop playing Stardew Valley, okay? Just because I'm playing Animal Crossing one day doesn't mean I'm not gonna play Stardew Valley again, okay? Oh no. We need to expand the house. I need to get some money. This is bad news. Bad news. Bad news. There's only so many games that we can play at once, you know? So bear with me, okay? Bear with me. You got engaged! Escrow, congratulations! That's amazing news. I'm so excited for you. That makes me so happy. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, place that away too. Maisie, Philly, thank you for the subs. All right. Again, we have to go back to the thing that I keep saying. There's so many games that I want to play and not enough time, okay? So many games that I want to play and not enough time. All right. So, are we gonna try and get some custom designs? Maybe we should get some custom paths. What do you think about that? I don't know. That might be the best. Banana peel paths. Okay, I don't know. We can try and find a cute path custom design. Are we gonna do like foresty vibes? Is that what we're going for? Because we can make a cute foresty entrance with what we have so far. Look for the path, but yellow. Oh my god. Yellow brick path Animal Crossing. Let's see what we got. I don't know, they're kind of like, you have to be careful because it might be like aggressively yellow, you know? And that might be too much. We also have to be careful not to buy things that I already have and maybe not to spend too much money. I'll buy this safety helmet though. Oh, I probably don't have that. I have those shoes. I don't see why aggressive yellow would be bad for the yellow island. It's just, wouldn't it be like too much though? I didn't have a green path on the green island. I'm looking online. I don't really know what style. This is the thing also, if we're gonna go for like a foresty vibe, I don't really want to have a yellow brick. Yellow floral path Animal Crossing. Oh my god, some of these are so cute. Wait, stop. You guys, look at this custom design. Isn't that adorable? Maybe we can start there. That's not a path, obviously. But, okay. I have a design ID. Ready? W H, sorry. 1 C W Y 3 0 yellow flower line path. That's kind of what I'm thinking. TBRB. Hopefully this is still up. You never know what to expect. Let's find out. Oh, yes, so cute. So cute. Okay. I have some yellow flowers now. Cute. Very, very, very cute. See, there's lots of little things. Like, look at how cute this sort of thing is. The problem is, this is not, like, it might not be the best for all the seasons. So, I don't know. How about this, like a spring forest path? Maybe the dirt one might be cute. I don't know. It's like a meadow. Okay, let's try that. We'll see. Creator ID. A version of the path. There's lots of flower ones. Yeah, that's the thing. There's, it's hard to decide because there's so many options. I typed that wrong. Oh my god, Kayla, get it together. 8 7 1 2 9 3 7 8 6 7. Let's just see what this looks like on here first. If you've never seen Animal Crossing play before, this is probably so confusing. I bet you're like, what the heck is going on here? Oh, this person has really nice paths. Oh, wow. Oh, we should get these too. And look, like, but the thing is, this is all grass everywhere, right? Maybe I want... This brick one is so pretty. I like this one too. Oh no. What do we do? I'm overwhelmed. I don't know. Oh my god, but then look at like this kind of thing. Wait. Look at that one. Can you make one? What, can I make a path? No. Yeah, we have to pick one that doesn't have grass attached to it. These are really cute, but they have grass attached to it, so I don't know if we can use those because they've got the grass on them. And I don't really want to have grass stuck to it. Oh, look at this one. This is like kind of cobblestone-y. And it's like got a bunch of little yellow flowers in it. I kind of like that one. Maybe cobblestone is good. That might be good because we could have like maybe a bunch of different... We could use at least a couple different paths. Okay, let's try that. I can't believe how good people are at stuff like this. I could never make this. I have no artistic ability. 6624 9147 4107. Okay. And cobblestone is good because you can use that for a lot of different themes. Oh my god, look at how many they have. What pieces do we need to get? Like all of them? Okay. One time I made stepping stones in Animal Crossing and they were super ugly, Christine says. Yeah, Christine, I totally get that. I've also tried to make custom designs and they were not good. The only custom design that I have successfully made for myself was I did a freckles for my person's face. So I can do that. The only one you've made is a transparent square. Oh, no, look, I made this yellow square. I'm an artist. You guys seen that? Do you see how good that is, my yellow square? Want one with leaves? I don't know, Brew. I kind of am excited about the flowers. Get a picnic blanket too. Oh, that'll be good. We could probably do that. Put some on canvas. You would buy it? My yellow square, you would buy it, really? I would hope so. I really like these little paths. These are so cute. Okay, I'm getting a lot of different pieces. You put one in Mod Hangout? Okay, thanks, bro. Oops, I didn't mean to put that there. Is this a Shella nightmare stream? Yeah, I'm actually doing this whole thing as a huge effort to bother Rochella. That's my big goal deep down, is just to mess with Shella. I'm glad you noticed. Used to hate doing paths in the game, but now it's relaxing for you. There's something kind of cute about doing paths. I agree. It's kind of tedious. This part especially is tedious, just trying to save paths, but I think that the terraforming itself, while tedious sometimes, is kind of cute. Joss, I've got some plans, but I still can't tell you what day I'm planning because I can't give people advance notice, otherwise it's not safe. Do you understand? I refuse to do it in the summertime. Do you know how hot it is? Absolutely not. But soon. Soon. Just not yet, because it's 95 degrees outside. It's not safe out there. It's very dangerous out there. Okay. Do what? I'm going to do a stream from Disney World as part of my charity incentives, but I'm just waiting a little bit because I wanted to do it, A, not in the summer, and B, I can't tell you guys what day I'm planning to do it because I don't want people to know what day I'm going to be there and know my live location. It's a little bit, obviously I'm going to be streaming, so like, you know, but it's sometimes better to just not give advance notice for that kind of thing. So, kind of stinks, but it's okay. It'll be fun. All right. All right. Live public stream is spooky to you? Yes, a live public stream is scary to me too. I've never done that kind of thing before, but I think it'll be an interesting experiment. So I've got some other plans for this month too, which you'll see. But the island is 3 stars. Yeah, Age. We got it to 3 stars last time we streamed on this island, and we're we just had KK Slider come in the beginning of today's stream. I'm not gonna go alone, Umi. Oh my god. No, of course not. Oh my goodness. No, that wouldn't be safe. I would not go alone. Okay. No, you don't need special permission to stream at Disney. A lot of people stream at Disney World. A lot of people vlog at Disney World. It's actually quite common. Okay. I'm gonna save these plain ones too, these plain little rocks, and we'll start there, I think. Okay. Let's see what we can do. All done. You'd trust Shella as your bodyguard? I don't know. No offense, Shella, but you're not very scary. I can box lilsimsie. Yeah, Shella, but like, you're not, like, no offense, but you're not exactly intimidating. So, I don't know. You disagree because Shella is ruthless in Among Us. Yeah, she is a little bit. That's true. I guess when you put it like that, maybe she is scary. Okay. I need to buy the custom path thingy still. Starting fresh is horrible. Oh my god, it's pitiful. Ugh. It's okay. It's okay. I would like to redeem Nook Miles. We have so many options. Ultimate pocket stuffing. Custom design path permit. Redeem. I've seen enough Among Us to know I can't trust Shella. You know what's so funny? Shella played Among Us with people that aren't me, like last week, and guess what happened to her? She fell over. She stood up to get out of her chair, completely wiped out. Fell straight to the ground. And that's what she gets for playing Among Us without me. You cheated on us, and you fell. Karma. Karma is a cat, as some may say. That's what she gets for cheating on us and playing Among Us with somebody else. I'm sure they're very nice people, but... You were scared when she fell? Oh, when she told me about it, I was like, oh my god, are you okay? Turns out she's fine, so we can make fun of her. You weren't supposed to know that you played Among Us without us? Shella, you streamed it. Am I missing a piece? I need a right corner. Oh, it's right there. I need to reorganize these. I'm not doing very well. Oh, there is a clip. I watched it and it was funny. There was like a thud when she hit the floor, which I get because, Shella, can I? Shella, can I play it? Okay, good. Listen, I can make fun of her for this because I also have a video of me falling and hitting the floor, and I fell downstairs. Let's see, did she feature the clip? Oops, that's Kayla's stream. Interestingly, she did not feature the clip. I can't imagine why. Top last 7 days. Rish fella. Okay, wait, look. Let me put it into normal speed. Okay, here we go, everybody. Ready? Oh, wrong thing.
You fell, are you okay? Okay, now my friends show up.
Oh, this is after she fell. It's not even a clip of her falling. Oh my god, Shella, where's the clip of you falling? Oh no, this is it. It's the top clip. Ready?
That was good.
It would make sense that I would live against B.
Shella! She just swore on my stream!
Spot for the entire match until
I just tripped on my own
The way she says, I just fell. Sorry, chat. Yeah, we know. Look.
That was good.
It would make sense that I would live against B.
No, she said yuck. She said yuck. She went, ow, yuck. Anyway, she deserved it. It does look kind of fake, yeah. And that's what makes it so funny because it's not. Like the fact that it looks like you're faking but you're not makes it even more embarrassing. I promise my bruised knees are not fake, she says. Falling over is yuck. Okay. I think what I will do... Should I try and get some little cliffs in here? And like... I don't know. Can we just paint the entire island yellow? Maybe. I don't know. Lots of options. I have to chop this all the way down. There was a cord. She tripped on a cord, apparently. I thought she tripped on, like, I was kind of picturing you tripping on like the seat, like the base of your chair or something. That was what I thought was happening. It was a cord. Maybe you should manage your cords better. It was your tablet cord. Well, maybe you should manage your cords better. Justice, we have a goal, and the goal is that I just unlocked terraforming. So we have not decorated a single thing on this island yet, and this is day 1 of decorating on this island. I'll buy a flimsy shovel quickly. There are some purple flowers, yeah. There are some purple flowers if you wanted to do an all purple island. There's more yellow flowers though. Show your fall now, it's only fair. Okay. Hold on. I think the video that I have of me falling down the stairs, there is music over it. But that's okay. I'll just make sure I mute it. So you can't hear the thud, but believe me, there was a thud. Here I come. I'm just going around the corner. And then I had to sit there for a second, and then I hobbled away and went and laid in my bed. And you can see me shaking my hand because my wrist hurt. It hurt. It did hurt. I had a huge bruise on like, not quite my butt, but like right below my butt on my leg. Who filmed that? It's a security camera on me. There was no person just filming. That's why the quality is low, because it's like far away and zoomed in. Anyway, ouch. And I did cry. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I'm okay though, thankfully. Alex, Danny, Lady, thank you for the subs, everybody. Okay, let me get my shovel. Rish Fella and lilsimsie. Oh my god. Oh my god. Make the path squiggle, please? Well, I'm gonna make the path squiggle, obviously. It's not gonna be completely straight, but it can't squiggle every single tile. I'll make it squiggle, don't worry. Okay. The time I fell off Dan's chair at his house. Oh, I did do that also, yeah. But Dan's chair at his parents' house was really bad. It was like very unsturdy. It was like unstable. So if it was there was a high chance of you falling down Dan's chair at his parents' house. Okay? Is there a clip of that? Yeah, somewhere. I don't really know where it is, and I also don't want to watch it. Oh my god. All my things are broken. Yeah, I was like explaining how he fell, and then the chair slipped out from under me. We didn't delete the Florida island, no, Cookie. This was my green island, which you might not remember, because I've been playing on like the other one more often recently. But now it's not my green island anymore because it's gone. Okay, this is gonna be so cute. Just you wait. I'm thinking I want to put a little cliff here because I kind of want to like close off some areas. Was it called Salad? I called it my Salad Island, yeah. I spent ages working on it too. The name of the island was actually called Crouton. That was the technical name of the island, but I used to describe it as my Salad Island. It was called Crouton, and my character's name was Kale. But I would describe it as my Salad Island. And now this is my Banana Island, and the island's name is Banana. I don't know if I like that or not. Okay. Okay. I don't know What's the vision? Yellow. All yellow everywhere. This is me just trying to figure out a slight entrance so we can get some separation between the areas. There's not really a clear vision for this part yet. Mostly we're experimenting. Oh my god, I need to reorganize these. You need 3 stars for terraforming, DJ. 3 stars for terraforming. So it's not too bad to unlock. Okay, do you want to... I want to move... Swap spots with this one, maybe. You swap spots with that one. Oops. Swap spots. You swap spots. Do I have the same thing twice? I must have, like... Honestly, I must have failed when trying to download this. Oh well. We can mess with it later. We can mess with it later. I don't really care about that right now. Is that the right piece? You like organize them in a little cube formation? Yeah, I used to do that too. This new path, I'm not very... I only downloaded it today, and I'm not very... to be honest, I'm not very well versed in what I want it to be like, or what the path is even like at all. Oh my god, I'm gonna struggle with this path so much. Oh no, maybe I should have just picked a simple path. I should have just gone easier on myself. What was I thinking? But the vibes, it is cute vibes. It is cute vibes. We're never gonna finish this. It's okay. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, Kayla. Okay, let's eat this pear. You've decorated half your island and only placed 1 house. Oh my god. Yeah, starting a new island is kind of, it's very overwhelming. Yeah, there are some unnecessary variations of this path that I downloaded, but I don't really know what I'm gonna want yet, so I don't want to delete any parts of the path yet, because I'm not sure, like, what I'm gonna want to use. You know? Okay. I'm gonna put some little pretty flowers down here. You restarted in January and still have not decorated. Yeah. Yeah, it's scary. It's a lot of work. Maybe I could try and make myself some fences too. I would like that. Your town is like vanilla core. I did that when I redid Dan's island for him. I didn't do anything complicated and it was kind of cute. Just completely flattened your island. Ooh, I don't know if I can bring myself to flatten my island. I don't know if I'm cut out for that. I wanted to see... No, bad fences. I don't know. Maybe like... Vanilla core means like no custom patterns and stuff. Yeah, vanilla core is like people describing like just playing the game without any custom designs. Or with, I guess, minimal custom designs. It's kind of a silly word, isn't it? But that's what they mean by that. Oh, I haven't gotten any fences. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? It's okay. We're gonna have to time travel a little bit, I fear. Okay, maybe what I'll start with is instead of trying to get complicated with shapes, maybe I'll just put like a whole bunch of the same piece down and then we can add to it with different shapes, perhaps. Custom pathing was too stressful. No, that is very normal. Don't worry. I think a lot of people find the custom pathing kind of stressful. So you're super not alone in that. Hold the picket fence around. Yeah, but I don't want the picket fence. I don't like the picket fence that much. I guess if I could customize it if I wanted to a little bit, and that might help, but I don't really like the picket fence or want to use it. Oh my god, why have I done this? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? These windy paths are so complicated for no reason. Yeah, seriously. And white is cute. Yeah, I know, but I was thinking about, because I'm trying to make this kind of foresty seeming. I was sort of envisioning having like one of the little log fences instead. Perhaps the log fence. That was kind of what I was picturing, at least for this. Okay. What villagers do you have so far? Most of them are just autofills because we're gonna try and hunt to replace them. So they're not really yellow at all, but I've got Gabby, I've got Hans, I've got Renee, I've got Bill, I've got Nox, I've got Astrid, Cranston, and Alice. They're not really the villagers that I would like to keep. They're sort of just there. We haven't really started yet on this island, you guys. When I say like, we really like reset and then focus on just unlocking terraforming as fast as possible, that's what we were doing. Like we really did not do much else than that. I'm not really sure who all I want yet. Obviously they're all gonna be yellow, but I don't really know aside from that what I'm going for. I don't think I'm gonna keep Nox. I'll keep Nox for now, but he's not gonna be like a permanent. I don't know. We'll see. Should we make a Dreamies list today? We could make a Dreamies list today. That might be kind of cute. Maybe I'll try and get more of this entryway done and then we can think about a Dreamies list. Who's Nox? Oh, the ugly one. This one is Nox. Yikes, you know? That's the ugly one? Yeah. Yes. He looks like a traffic cone. Oh my god. What's a Dreamies list? They mean like a list of our dream villagers. Like we just make a list on our own of the kind of villagers that we would like to get. Obviously we don't really know for sure who we will find, but we could go through and make a list. Now you guys are kind of exciting me. Do you want to go make a list right now? What if we made a list right now? Okay, fine. I'll make a list right now. Let's look up a list of all of the villagers. We were talking about using one of the Sanrio villagers possibly too. Okay, so bear in mind, we're trying to make a list of specifically villagers that are yellow. That is the most important part. Them being yellow is the single most important part, okay? And we scroll. We do have Alice right now. Alice is not really a dreamy to me. I used to have Alice on my original island, like when I first started playing New Horizons, and so I love her, but she doesn't really scream dramatic enough. They need to have a yellow house also. That's kind of the key. So like, for example, Anka's house is yellow, so like she could work. But they have to have a yellow house. So if they are yellow but their house isn't yellow, then it doesn't work for me. Honestly, she's kind of on the list. She's also snooty, which might be good. It would be good if we had a wide variety of personality types too. Benjamin, I used to have on my other island also. I let Benjamin come from the campsite. He replaced Lopez, and I regretted it so much. I literally cried when Lopez, this is like when I first started playing New Horizons, so it was a long time ago. But I let Lopez leave and let Benjamin move in, and then I realized immediately that actually that was a terrible idea, and then I started crying when Lopez was saying goodbye to me. See, that's yellow enough. Yellow door is cute. I like Benjamin for this. He's good. Bonbon is a maybe. Only if she's wearing a yellow dress. If she's not by default wearing a yellow dress, then we can't do it. But she has some yellow on her. Oh, not enough. Never mind. Not Bonbon. Not enough. Not enough. I don't like Biscuit. I can't have Biscuit. That's not... I can't do that. Sorry. Chatter is an option too. Hi, Steven. How are you? Ooh. Chatter's house is kind of ugly. I like him though. I'm writing it down. It's just like the color is sort of like a... You passed Carrie? Yeah, I don't do kangaroos. I don't do kangaroos. I also hate Annabelle. If I scrolled past, you guys, trust there was a reason. Oh, full thanks for the 13 months. Also, Claire and Bex and Remix and Hannah and Afton and Noah and Haley and Slow, thank you so much. Hi, Sasha. I'm trying to make an all yellow island. We're going through a lot. There was talk about Coach, you guys. Oh, get rid of that. There was talk about Coach. I don't remember what color his house was. It's something, sometimes it's fun to have like a really ugly villager. Like, what if I did a whole hunt stream for Coach? Like, said no one ever. Like, why would I do that? But it's like kind of fun. Coach is kind of scary, but like, what if we did a whole hunt stream for Coach? You know? It's an idea. It's an idea. Colton is also an idea. It's like slightly yellow vibes. Colton is a maybe. Colton's a maybe. I'm gonna write down Colton as a maybe. Honestly, Coach is kind of a maybe too. Eloise. I think Eloise I used to have my other island too. She's bright yellow. I forget what color her house is though. So that's an important thing to consider because we can't have, if the house isn't yellow then we can't have it. This is fine enough. I think Cousteau is too orange. Depending on the vibes, Cousteau could be a maybe also. I don't know. I do like the... But that's another jock. So, like, do I want to have Coach and Cousteau? I don't know. Hey, Athena, hi! I feel embarrassed. The first thing I said when the Raiders came in was, do I want to have Coach and Cousteau? We're discussing who I'm going to hunt for next. In Animal Crossing. This is alarming. I'll admit it. This, my choice, alarming. But I'm making an all yellow island, so we're kind of like, we're sort of thinking up some dreamies right now. We're kind of picking a dreamy list at the moment. So. I like Coach. He's funny. Don't judge me. I deleted my all, yeah, I reset my green island, Sasha, and so we're doing yellow. That's the reset. We deleted green and now we're all in on yellow. Egbert, I think Egbert was one of like the very top of my list, but I can't remember if his house was yellow. Oh my God, Egbert icon. Egbert is 100%, no questions. Egbert is a dreamy for me. Easy, 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 easy. Need Egbert. He can go at the front, to be honest. Eloise? Okay, so Eloise is one that I used to have on my other island. She was one of the first hunts that I ever did on stream was for Eloise. Her house is yellow. Eloise is an idea, but if I'm gonna pick a snooty villager, we do already have Anka on the list. And I haven't ever had Anka on my island, so it might be better to have Anka instead of Eloise, but I'm open to both because I like snooty villagers. She might be a good option. We can make it work. Fret is kind of like green. So, where's your house, Fret? What, do you not have the exterior of your house on this page? Boo, I don't want Fred. We already have Benjamin on the list anyway. Gaston was also high on the list. Like, super high on the list. And we don't have anybody cranky on here right now. I forget what his house looks like. That's doable. Okay. He's so good. Him and Coach can be friends. They can live near each other. Where's that bell sound coming from? In-game. It just turned 5. So the game is doing that. Basically. Back here we go. Okay. Goldie is also an option, but we already have Benjamin. So we already have a dog. Oh, but Goldie's house is so cute. Okay, Goldie can come. We can have 2 dogs if we need to. Because look at how cute Goldie's house is. That's perfect. She'll be good. She'll be good. It's nice to have some normal ones too. Here's Graham. Graham's house? Graham is honestly, Graham's kind of on the list too. He's a hamster. He's also smug. The list so far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, the list's 11 people. But Cousteau isn't really that high on my list. So I can't have Hamlet. I used to have Hamlet. Harry? Oh, not yellow enough. Not Harry, sorry. We can only have so many uglies. There can only be so many uglies. Joey, we did talk about also. Hi, Hope. We're making a list of my dreamies. Here's my #1 top pick. Social, that's a different island. You're thinking of my other switch. I have a couple switches, so you're thinking of my other one. Nothing happened to it. It's just a different island. Okay. Oh, Joey, your house is yellow. That's cute. Okay. Joey can be on here too. Joey. Duck. Easy. Joey's one of my favorites. I can't, this is the thing. There's like some yellow eagles. I just hate them. I hate the eagles. I really do. I don't even want to look at you, Keaton. Kevin's too orange. I already have Knox. I don't even want to get into that. Marty is one that we also talked about. What is your... Oh, that's kind of cute. I think I want Marty. I might put Marty high on the list because we could get Marty soon if we wanted to. All right. Anyone else? Oh, Mira. I like Gaston better than Mira though. But Mira is also an option. We don't have any sisterly villagers written down. We do need... Okay, that might be important. Because we don't have any. Yikes. Molly's too... She's not, like, yellow enough. If I'm gonna have a duck, it's gonna be Joey. Not Molly. Sorry. People get mad when you say you don't want Molly. I said I didn't want Molly on my Florida island, and they were like, "What's wrong with you?" Sorry. It's just not... She doesn't fit. You can have 10 villagers. No. Sorry. Oh, my king. Phoebe is maybe an idea, but I don't know. If I'm gonna pick one, I think I like Mira better than Phoebe. No, we already crossed off Carrie, Hope. You know I don't do kangaroos. That's not happening. I simply can't do that. No way. None of these are like speaking to me. Tammy? That's another cub though. I'm not picking Nate. I didn't skip Nate. I just don't want Nate. Tammy is also sisterly though. So that's an idea. No, I don't like the kangaroos. I like kangaroos in real life. I don't like the kangaroos here. I can't. You think Victoria, Hope? Maybe. Oh, Toby. Not another bunny, though. I don't think so. There's better bunnies. Can't do that. Oh my god. This is speaking to me. Oh, Twiggy is like top of the list. Twiggy is top. That's like number 1 to me is Twiggy now. I think Twiggy is my new Dreamy. I've never thought this in my life, but I think Twiggy is my number 1. Twiggy and Egbert are my tops. I like you, Twiggy. You're cute. Okay. Hope, I know you like Victoria. It's just, it's not enough. Twiggy, Angie, and Egbert sad, Hope says. Sorry, Victoria's not enough, sorry. Willow was another top pick before today, like when I was thinking about this. Willow's house is so cute. Oh, Willow might be the top of my list also. Okay. Pink lemonade. She's snooty. Okay, we have a long list. Twiggy, Egbert, Willow, Anka, Benjamin. I don't think Chatter is on the list anymore. What about Annabelle? No, no, you know I don't do anteaters. I can't. That's no. No. Yeah, I don't think Chatter's on my list anymore. No. No. Colton is also off the list. Okay. Coach is still on the list. Coach is still there. Cousteau? He was never that exciting to me. He can be off the list too. Have I ever ranked them all? I did do a whole stream where I ranked them all. Eloise is kind of boring to me because I used to have her. I don't know about Gaston. I think I do want Gaston. Marty's kind of cute too. I don't know. I never used the Sanrio villagers. Goldie is a little generic, but that's okay. Generic is good sometimes. I think I'd rather have Tammy than Mira. I don't think I want Mira. I think I'd rather have Tammy. Okay, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's okay. A list of 13 is not bad because we're gonna be hunting for them. So it's okay if we have like more than we actually want on the list. I think. Maybe Mira could stay on the list. But it's good to have a long enough list. Yeah, we've got Twiggy Peppy, Marty Lazy, Willow Snooty, Anka Snooty, Benjamin Lazy, Mira and Tammy Sisterly, Egbert Lazy, Eloise Snooty, Gaston Cranky, Goldie Normal, Graham Smug, Coach Jock, Joey Lazy. Yeah, we got them all. So. Okay. Yeah, I feel good. I feel good. I'm sorry if I insulted your villagers. It's just that I have sort of strong opinions about Animal Crossing villagers. Like, everybody sitting here saying Annabelle, oh, breaks my heart, because, to be honest, ew. Is Annabelle not even on here? No, she's right here. That's not even yellow. She's, like, orange. Yeah, we can have 10 villagers on an island, in case you were asking. And we have none that we want so far. You agree with your opinions, kangaroos? Instant no? Yeah, the kangaroos and the anteaters are instant no's for me. I just can't do it. I can't do it. Which ones do you have? We haven't done any looking for them yet, Sophie, so we have none of those. Look what I'm dealing with. Are you seeing this? Ugh. Why though? It's just an opinion. There's not really a reason. It's just how I feel about it. My favorite villagers? I'm not putting any of my faves on this island. I guess Twiggy's a top for me right now, but my actual favorite villagers, my top 2 villagers are Freckles and Pietro. So those are my actual top 2 most important faves. Freckles by far. Pietro mostly by joke that's turned real. But Freckles by far is the best Animal Crossing villager. Is Marshall 3rd? No, I don't think so. I like Marshall because he was my first ever campsite visitor, so he has like a special place in my heart, but Wart Jr. might be, or Camo Frog might be 3rd. To be honest. But Marshall's really cute to me. And now, I guess, now that I am a person who has all these cats, I guess Kiki is like a black cat. So, now that I'm a person with all these black cats, like, that's Kiki. Maybe I should look for her on my other main island. Okay. Take this up. Should there be like a little courtyard or something over here? Or should the front be completely... I don't know. Should the front just be like one curved path? And not a courtyard? I don't really know what I want. This is kind of weird. Morgan, Sherry, Frau, Brick, thank you for the subs, everybody. And Sweet Creature, thank you for the sub too. Okay, I grab this. Maybe a roundabout? Oh, that's an interesting idea, I guess. Kiki does have bug eyes. Yeah, she looks kind of like Sunny. Which is cute. All right. Maybe I will grab that really quickly. I should get Monique. Oh my god, I used to have Monique on my original island. She was an autofill that made me really mad. Oh, too far. Oh my god. Yeah, New Horizons was my first ever Animal Crossing game, Bambi, but I've played a lot since it first came out. Tankless toilet? Oh, good. Oh my god. A roundabout with a well in the middle or some benches. Do you think that if I tried to do that, it would be bad? I don't know if I'm like capable of terraforming that successfully with custom paths. I don't know. You know what else? I don't have anything. I don't have like any materials, any furniture. We got nothing to work with. At least because I went and restarted this Switch, so. Okay. Let me put these things down quickly. How do you feel about Treasure Islands? I don't know. I don't really care. I'll go to a Treasure Island. I just haven't done it on stream before, or well, I haven't done it ever before. So it makes me kind of, I'm a little intimidated by the thought of that, just because I haven't done it. You know? Yeah, Carmina, we're gonna do some baking on stream this month, like some Halloween baking. I'm looking forward to it. Okay. They're so fun, but also so overwhelming. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin. You have a good recommendation for one? Okay, how? How does it work? Should I buy this fountain? Perhaps. Choose a quiet one. Yeah. It might be the kind of thing that I would prefer to do off stream. I think. Better to sub to one? Yeah. I know that part. But anyway, we don't need to do it right now. We can do it off stream when we actually know what we're looking forward to. Okay. So I'm feeling a little bit like maybe we could try and make that fountain then. What do I need for that thing? Oops. Oh, look at how cute that is. Rochella should do that. I need 5 giant clams for that. Jeez. Well, I don't have that. Oh, I need the drinking fountain and stone and the iron. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh well. We're gonna do so much crafting, it's fine. I need to buy the water fountain recipe, yes? Because yikes. Yikes. Drinking fountain. Okay. She'll get Nook Miles? Yeah. Our terraforming will help us, right? It's fine. You want that shell fountain so bad? It's cute, isn't it? This is so bad. I'm gonna get so deep obsessive about Animal Crossing again. Okay. Okay. Drinking fountain. And then maybe I will hit some rocks too while I am here. Oops. All right. Easy baking stream. Well, Anna, I was gonna do like a real baking stream instead of an easy bake thing again. I did do an easy bake stream once a couple years ago, but I was gonna do like an actual baking stream. That was kind of the thought. Okay. Ashley, thank you for the resub. Colette too. Thank you so much. Oh, money. Money. That's good. We can use that. Cupcake machine inspo. We could do some cupcakes in honor of the cupcake machine being freed in The Sims 4. How about that? That might be an idea. Years ago? Yeah, it was a couple years ago. I don't remember exactly when we did that, but it was in my old house that I did that baking stream. What all is in here? Just my clothing? Oh my god. Okay, I need stone. Oh, what am I doing? Stop. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, look at how cute all my yellow clothes are. I love this game. It's so adorable. Okay, let's craft. You liked when I dyed Dan's hair on stream? That was kind of chaotic and fun. I liked doing that. We did that back in May during my charity event. I also enjoyed that stream. Yeah, we need to do a villager hunting stream again soon. That'll be fun. We can do a coach villager hunting stream soon. That'll really mess with people, huh? Did I ever dye my own hair? I have had pink hair and purple hair in my life, Soba. I didn't really like having dyed hair, to be honest with you. So I don't really know if I'm all that interested in dyeing my hair again. But I don't know. Wait, this is your natural hair color? Yeah. Okay, Dan cutting my hair live was also great. Oh, Dan hates it when I ask him to cut my hair. He hates it when I ask him to cut my hair. But I make him do it because I don't like leaving the house to get my hair cut for real. I do it myself and then I make him fix it. So, did you actually think that my hair color was not my natural hair color, Kayla? That's really nice of you to say. You think you told my chat that I dyed my hair? Really? Well, that's funny. Yeah, anyway, Dan doesn't like it when I make him help dye my hair, but I like it when he help cut my hair. Well, I don't like to go out of the house to get my hair cut. You told them I was a natural blonde, Kayla? Not quite. Not quite. That's really funny. My hair was really light when I was a kid, but I mean, it's been about 20 years. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is kind of what I was picturing. Obviously, we'll fix the edges, don't worry. I'm just kind of thinking. Oh, that could be really cute, right? Okay. Maybe? Oh, that makes sense, Kayla, the picture of me in Snap when I was little, because my hair was a lot lighter then. Add some benches. Yeah, we will. We'll put some benches around and stuff. We'll get some cute bushes and stuff. We don't really have that many things yet on this island. We'll figure it out. We shall figure it out. Okay. Wrong piece. I do kind of love this path though. It's really cute. Okay, I'm doing all of the pieces that are like edges. No, wait. Maybe get the... Not that one. Like a mini plaza before the plaza. Exactly. Exactly. Do I have Happy Home Paradise on the Switch? I do. We haven't used it yet. We just got level 3. And like I unlocked terraforming today on this Switch. Like KK Slider came today for us. Do I have the wrong... I swear I'm missing a piece of this path. Hold on. Let me find this out. Oh no, I found this path. Okay, I can't make custom designs. I'm not good at it. Yeah, I have a duplicate, but I don't know how I managed that. We're looking for the left corner. So we'll try that. I think I have a few duplicates. I don't know if they're duplicates. I think they're just similar to each other. I went and got every single path in a row, I thought. But I don't know. Hi, Becky. How are you doing? Okay, top left corner. See, it's not my fault. They're like the same thing as there twice. I think the top left corners are just a little bit more bubbly, I suppose. There's 2 full ones with different flowers. There's 2 full ones with different flowers. I don't think so. These ones obviously have no flowers, but I don't have all of those. I only have the flower ones. Well, I think I'm fine then. Yeah, I have the top left corner piece then. It just looks a little bit different than the other corner pieces. I already have that. It's just not as like rounded as the other pieces are. So I wasn't sure if I had the right piece, but I do. It's like one of those spot the difference games. Yeah, it's kind of confusing, isn't it? It's no good. It's okay. It's hard because they're just all so similar looking. All right. No. Oh, get it together, Kayla. Oh my goodness. I'm looking for the right end piece, right side piece, this one. Okay, it's gonna be so good, just you wait. There's a yellow hat in the store. I did buy it already, don't worry. Maybe I should try and reorganize these quickly. Because I am not doing a good job with this. Okay. Swap spots. Where's the... Okay, that's good. We have those little corner pieces all together. And then... maybe I will put those together. That's the bottom piece. This one, honestly, looks like it doesn't belong. Because I already have, I think it's the same. So, we can try and cover on top of that. Go away, just for now. Okay. You go there. You come down here. Yeah, I do think I have some duplicates, unknowingly. They're singing. Okay. So those are the same. That can go over there. Those can be like that. Put those like that. Okay, that's a little bit more organized. These are the same piece, but I can at least see what I'm doing a little bit better now. Aw, look at you singing. Okay. I can't even tell which piece is which. It's hard to see, isn't it? I got it though, don't worry. I got it. It's totally and completely fine. I have everything under control. Everything is totally and completely under control. Okay. You go right here. Well, maybe I should have this be 2 corner pieces. Could never restart an island, you're too attached. Yeah, I always said that too. And it took me doing like a charity stream incentive to restart my island, so. I was clearly right, I was too attached. Yeah, I always said that I could never restart my island because I was too attached. I have multiple switches. So I restarted my Animal Crossing Switch. I can show you. This is embarrassing, but I'm a Animal Crossing streamer, okay? Let me show you what I have in my house right now. So, I have the Switch that I'm playing on right now, yes? That's the Animal Crossing Switch. I have this Switch, which is the Switch that I've had since before Animal Crossing came out, okay? And then I bought an Animal Crossing Switch also, so that was 2 Switches. This has like what I call my original island, the one that I will never restart ever. Animal Crossing Switch has this island. That's when I got a second, and I reset that one. Then I got an OLED Switch, which, to be honest, I kind of regret even doing. It's not enough of an upgrade, but whatever. I got an OLED Switch. This one has my Florida island on it, okay? This one is not my Switch. This one we got because I was doing a bunch of Animal Crossing streams with my friend Steve, and my friend Steve is disabled, so he can't use a Switch. It's like not accessible to him. So we had this idea that we could like get a Switch and send it to my house, and then I would be the hands, and we would like play together. Except, like I was the one, you know, controlling it. We would be like in a Discord call playing together. So I have this one too, but I don't really think of this as being my Switch. I think of it as being Steve's Switch. But anyway, I have 4 Switches in my room right now. So, anyway. Anyway, I have seen the Animal Crossing Switch Lites. Yeah, I would never buy a Switch Lite because it might be good for you. I would never buy a Switch Lite because you can't stream from them. But they might be a good investment for you. Yeah, you have, so the Switches, well, it's not the Switch's fault, I guess, it's Animal Crossing's fault. You can't have like a different save on Animal Crossing. You have it's like one save per Switch. And so if you like share with your sister or whatever, like I would have this character and then my sister would make one and then we would both live on the island and have our own house on the same island, and you would play on like a profile, but there is no different saves on the Switch, which is really annoying and like the biggest criticism of people who play Animal Crossing and like to play Animal Crossing a lot. I didn't buy a bunch of Switches on purpose just to play Animal Crossing, but that's what I use them for mostly. But yeah, you have like one save game per Switch, which is kind of annoying. It really stinks though, because a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people play with, I don't know, like the example I had given, if you have like a sibling that you have to share with, that really stinks. No offense, but like, I don't want to share my Switch with my sister. Especially when we were younger. When I was a kid, I would have hated that. Like, I would have absolutely despised having to share with Shanna when we were kids. Because, like, share our island, I mean, because she would have ruined things, at least in my opinion, because I was a lot older than her. So she's better now. I would be able to tolerate it now. But when we were kids, I would have hated that, because she would have totally ruined everything. Little Red, thank you for the raid. And Goblins, and Kitten, and French, and Cozy, thank you for the subs, too. But anyway, things are they're very customizable now in New Horizons, so it's kind of annoying. My Switch, my island, exactly. I used to hate, you have no idea, you guys. I used to hate sharing my my DS with my siblings, because they were basically, when I got my DS first, when we were kids, it was like my DS, right? And I had bought it with my own money. I saved up for ages to get this DS. Granted, I got given some money for Christmas from my grandma for it also, but you know, I saved up for ages to get this DS, right? And it was my DS. And I was so excited I could play on my little DS. I was so happy. Best day of my life having this DS, okay? I was forced to share with my siblings. And my brother, you can't make this up. My brother fell into the ocean while holding my DS. He was like walking along a dock playing Mario Kart, and he fell. He like tripped on one of the like thingies that they tie the boats to, you know? Fell off into the water, holding my DS. Guess what? Brett was fine. You know what wasn't fine? My DS. I had the most adorable baby pink DS. And then we got a new DS. Oh, but this DS was everyone's DS. And so then I had to share with them completely. And I hated it. Honestly, I was furious. Oh, stupid. Stupid. Anyway, I don't mean to like make fun of my brother for falling in the ocean, but like, get it together. So I'm still mad about that. What's a DS? Oh, it was like an old handheld console from Nintendo. the Switch obviously is a modern sort of handheld console from Nintendo. The DS was one that was out back in the day. Okay. I don't know how old he was at the time. I'd be curious to know how old Brett was then. I'm just curious to know how old Brett was. Now you feel old? I know, someone asking what a DS is makes me feel a little bit old too. Makes me feel a little bit old too, don't worry. It is old. The DS is old now. But yeah, it does make me feel a bit old too. Okay, guys, clearly I have no idea what I want out of this. Sometimes you wonder if your Nintendogs are still alive out there somewhere. I loved my DS. I have a DS now, but to be honest, I barely ever play on it. I did get another DS. It's never gonna be as good as my baby pink DS, but I do have this 3DS. So, but I mostly play Switch games. I don't really play on this anymore. You still have your little pink 3DS somewhere? Oh my god. Okay, brag about it. Oh, so your pink 3DS didn't get, not 3DS, your pink DS didn't get thrown in the ocean? Okay. It hurts. It hurts. I think our other DS is probably at my parents' house still somewhere. I don't know where it is. Be fun to go try and find it. We have an old Wii too. It got thrown in the ocean. No, I was just explaining this. It didn't get thrown in the ocean. My brother fell into the ocean holding it. And you can be mad and you can laugh at him because he's fine. This was like, when would that have been? Let me think about this for a second. Cause I don't know how long we had it for. Honestly, this might have been in like 2009. We're talking like over 10 years ago. He's fine. It was probably a long time ago. Well, I know it was a long time ago, but this would have been ages and ages ago. Wrong thing! Oh my god. Okay, what do we think about this? I'm not sure that the path looks that good when it's windy like this. This path is almost like better suited to being less windy than this. But I don't know. You love it? Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. Doesn't have to be perfect either. That's true. We can be nice to ourselves a little bit. And once we add in some more flowers and other things, it'll fit together. I wanted to get this piece. And oops. Your Animal Crossing Wild Worlds was secondhand, so you had every object from the start. That's so fun. When's TwitchCon? Oh, TwitchCon is it's the like 20th through 22nd of October, so in a couple weeks. I'm going in like 2 weeks to TwitchCon. We're going to Vegas. It's all very exciting. Okay, so we're working on that section. I guess what I kind of want to do now, Vegas scares you? Yeah, I'm kind of nervous about it too, actually. Not necessarily of Vegas, but I'm kind of nervous about TwitchCon. I'm nervous about TwitchCon being in a new place as well. Anytime it's like in a new spot, it gives me anxiety. Okay. All right. Grab this. Vegas is fun, lastly, without having to spend money. Really? I'm not planning on doing that much, to be honest, while we're there. Mostly because we're going for like the convention. I probably have lots of Twitch things to attend to. It'll be fun to see friends and stuff too. But I don't know. I have a lot of anxiety surrounding conventions, so I'm not really planning on doing much while I'm there. Like, I mean, I'm sure you guys can imagine this, but like, after doing like a meet and greet, for example, I don't want to go out and see people. Like, I'm gonna do my meet and greet, and then I'm gonna go back to my hotel room and I'm gonna order food, and then Dan's gonna go down and pick it up, and then I'm gonna stay in my hotel room. You know, like, it's really fun and it's so cool to get to do that kind of thing, but I just like, it's understandably very overwhelming to meet that many people, and you have to, I want to be like so on, right? Because if people are coming to a meet and greet to meet me, like, my God, I want it to be a good experience for them, and like, I want them to, you know, so I'm like trying to be very like, oh my God, like I'm the whole time. And it's like really draining by the end of it, which makes sense. But yeah, so I'm gonna go sit in my hotel room. That's my plan for that night. I'm very, like you guys know, I'm very introverted and stuff, so that kind of thing is always very overwhelming. And then just being at a convention in general is kind of overwhelming, so. Vegas has good food to order. Perfect. Perfect. That's all we need. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I also have a panel, which kind of makes me nervous, but I think I'm getting better at that sort of thing these days. I've got lots of shark experience with panels now, so. It's a panel about charity streaming. A bunch of the simmers are on it, which is kind of exciting. Let me tell you who's on it. Wait, let me pull the thingy up. All names that you will recognize. People like me. We've got like Momo and Steven and Zeph. Lots of names that you'll recognize. Claire, people like that. So it'll be kind of cool. What happened with the shark? Oh my God. So basically, at at VidCon, I did a panel, and this guy in a shark costume, you can't make this up, by the way. I did a panel, and this guy in a shark costume climbed on stage and started doing the worm. And among other things, he like threatened to expose himself and stuff. He said, "I'm sorry to keep repeating this. This is so inappropriate, you guys." Mute for like 2 seconds if you don't want to hear it. He came on stage and he said, "You ever seen a fish's balls before?" And then he grabbed himself and then he started doing the worm. And I thought he was gonna take them out. It all happened very fast, but it was a lot. But no one at the panel, like no one in the audience heard him say that because he was like facing us. But yeah, you didn't know that part? Yeah. And then he started doing the worm, and then picture this, okay? He's like flailing on the ground doing the worm, and then Dream's private security comes up and just picks him up and carries him off stage, and he's still flailing and doing the worm. And he's just been picked up by like grabbed by the shirt by Dream's security and then carried off the stage. You can't make this up. The video is so weird because he's like still flailing, and in the video you see me, because he carries him behind us, you see me go like like I like kind of like in my chair because I thought he was gonna hit me or like kick me when he went behind my head because he was still flailing. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I was gonna go to the next day and then I forgot. There's a video. Well, yeah, because the panel was being live streamed and stuff. I don't remember. Let me see if I can find it. You posted it in announcements? Did I post Dylan's tweet in announcements? Let me see if I can find it there. Oh, I did. Oh, good job, Kayla. Thank you for doing that. Easy to find again. I did put it in the Discord. Okay, let's watch this together. It's not as bad. You really can't, this isn't the whole thing either, but it's not as bad when you watch the panel back. When I was there, it felt like this went on for so long, and it felt like so much worse. He starts flailing again over here. He was in a shark costume. It was a whole thing. Oh no, I haven't talked to any of these people since. There's more angles of this, but yeah, I don't, yeah. I knew Dylan going into this. I didn't know the rest of them, so. System, date and time, I will go to tomorrow. Yeah, that was wild though. Very weird experience. I know I keep talking about this. I'm sorry that it gets brought up so often because I'm not trying to like sit here complaining about it, but it was, at the time, I thought he was gonna try and hurt someone, so it really scared me when he was coming up to the stage. And so now whenever I think about conventions, like going to TwitchCon, I'm thinking about this thing that happened at VidCon. If you see Dream at TwitchCon, will you reminisce about the shark? I don't even know if he probably doesn't know who I am or remember me, Laurel. These kind of panels are so weird because sometimes you get, well, the ones that I've done at TwitchCon, I've known the people usually, but like that panel, I didn't know a single one of them. They asked me to do the panel and I was like, that's fine, I can do that. And I just got put on it. And I met them for like 5 minutes before the panel and then I never talked to them again afterward. So like, I don't know. But yeah, VidCon security didn't even do anything. That was Dream's private security guard that stopped him from being on stage. Yeah, the panel at VidCon was weird because there was supposed to be like 5 different people on it that like dropped in and out of it a few times. They had to keep changing it. I think that a lot of creators don't like doing panels and they'll agree to them and then change their mind, which causes problems for the convention staff, obviously. But I don't know. I went all the way there, so I may as well do something, you know? I may as well do something while I'm there. Oh my god. Let me out. 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 Oh my goodness. What was the panel about? It was about streaming. It was called I Dream of Streaming. And they were asking questions about streaming. And that was it. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna try and hit that rock and make it go away. Which will be good. VidCon, it's so interesting because obviously I haven't been to VidCon much. I went a couple times. I went to VidCon once and I bought like a viewer pass, the community pass, because I wanted to go to the Hank and John meet and greet in 2017. I'm not kidding. So me, like that, the year that I went, the first year I went to VidCon, I was there with like Steph and Zoe and a couple of our friends. And I should have hit that rock differently. I don't know why I did that. But we bought community passes because we wanted to go to the Hank and John meet and greet. Or at least me and my friend Callie did. And then the next year I bought a creator badge. And then the next time I went, I had, this year I had a featured creator badge. And it's so interesting how different it's been. So interesting. Okay, I was planning on continuing this because I'm gonna put the little shop over here, I think. That's the plan. I need to move my house though. Oh wait, I'm gonna get some of these. What's the point of this game? It's not a dumb question. This game is sort of open-ended. It's definitely not for everybody because you really have to choose to do it yourself. And like actively figure out stuff to do. But at its core, it's a little cozy game where you hang out on this cute little island with these cute little villagers. and you decorate and you do some little daily tasks. You can like fish and catch bugs and work on completing the museum. So there's like some collecting you can do. But it's not for everyone. A lot of people prefer to have games that have a little bit more structure. This is like a very chill, like it's in real time. So I went to a couple days from now, obviously, but it's in real time. So you're not supposed to progress super far, super fast. Like it's supposed to be a slow burn kind of thing. I really like it, but there isn't really a point to the game. So. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, still nothing? Just bury it. We'll get some money trees planted. Oh, I have like nothing. This is bad. Think Fae Farm is like Animal Crossing and Stardew mixed together? I don't know about that. I don't really think that Fae Farm has anything in common with Animal Crossing. I think that Fae Farm is more of an interesting combination between a thing like Dreamlight Valley and Stardew Valley, because Dreamlight Valley has a little bit more, I guess Dreamlight Valley has more like quest-based gameplay, so there's a little bit more direction in Dreamlight Valley than there is in this. I don't think that Fae Farm is anything like Animal Crossing. Maybe in like graphic style, a little bit more so, but yeah, I don't really think that they have that much in common. I think it's the art style that people say that for. People compare, whenever people talk about cozy games, so many people are like, oh yeah, it's like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. It's like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. And the only thing in common is that it's like cutesy, and like honestly a lot of women like to play it. Like most of the time it's not like the gameplay isn't even similar at all. Or it like has a slight farm mechanic. Like this game, you can farm in it, sure, but it's not a farming game. It's like more of like a gardening situation, you know? It doesn't really have anything in common with Stardew Valley other than that, but people compare them a lot. We'll get to bed. Anyway. Stardew Valley can be stressful too sometimes. Yeah, Animal Crossing's not stressful at least. Okay. I'm going to sell some stuff. Which you prefer? Like Stardew or Animal Crossing? I don't know. I like them for different reasons. So I'm not really sure. I don't know. I'm going to sell, honestly, maybe don't sell those things, just keep them. Oh god, I'm stressing myself out. No, you should keep those too. Oh, you guys, my house is full. My storage in my house is completely full. Maybe we should try to get some more money so I can upgrade it again. Let me just throw some stuff on the ground. Animal Crossing fishing is accessible to you. Stardew fishing turns you off. Yeah, there's a little bit more of a mini game aspect to it in Stardew Valley. It's a little bit harder. Stardew Valley is, I wouldn't say it's necessarily a hard game most of the time, but it's definitely harder than, oh, I was gonna sell that, wasn't I? It's definitely harder than this game is. This one's kind of good for anything. Place this over here. Okay. Do I think it's worth buying a Switch for Animal Crossing? Like buying a whole Switch just to play Animal Crossing? I have done that, and I would do it again. But that is a lot of money, so if you like really think that you will do that. There is a lot of good games on the Switch though, so it's not like it's not like you would only ever play. There are some rumors of a new Switch coming in a couple years, but just rumors. There's not really any specifics yet about that. But there's lots of games that are good on the Switch, so. Oh, Animal Crossing definitely has no business being as expensive as it is, but we all play The Sims, so, you know. I think that Animal Crossing being $60 is like almost laughable though, a little bit. Like, it's so cute, but Nintendo really, they are, they feel very confident in themselves to charge $60 for this game. But they're Nintendo, so they have the name behind it and stuff. That's why they're able to do that. But yeah, I don't know if $60 is really all that worthwhile for this game. But all their other games are that much money too, so. It's your highest played of all hours of all Switch games. Oh yeah, me too. But there's so many other games that are like, not necessarily similar vibes. It's hard to match the vibes of Animal Crossing completely. But there's a lot of other games that I really like that are not $60. I also think that Fae Farm is too expensive. I wish that if Fae Farm was like $29.99, that would feel more right to me. Yeah, Christine, I think that I just struggled to 60 is just expensive for anything. But yeah, you're right. It's similar to like the other Nintendo games and they're all 60, so. I like Fae Farm, but it's too expensive. I've really enjoyed playing it on my PC though. When I got wings in Fae Farm the other day, and honestly, I was like thriving. Thriving. It's so fun. So there's that, I guess. Okay. Sandra, you are still subbed. It's giving you ads. That's really weird because you have a sub badge next to your name. Have you refreshed and stuff? Seen the end and you're right, it's a $30 game. Oh, really, Brew? That's disappointing. Dreamlight Valley was overpriced. Oh, Dreamlight Valley is wild. With the in-game purchases, too. Now, that's just downright offensive. The cost of the in-game stuff. I know that, like, for the most part, it's just cosmetic. And everything, but oh my god, it's rough. Dreamlight Valley is pricey. At least this game is a one and done expense. We knew it was gonna happen with Dreamlight Valley because we knew it was gonna go free, so we kind of, it isn't even free yet. That's part of why it's so offensive, but we kind of, at least I kind of saw it coming with Dreamlight Valley with this store, but geez. It's ridiculous. Oh, take this. How about that? Because we can put that here. My first song. Yay. Okay. Got it on Game Pass. Yeah, that's good. If you have Game Pass, that's helpful. Sorry. I'm getting group text in my family group chat. My dad says, we're ordering chicken. Shan, order chicken. And then he started complaining about how it's like hazy and smoky outside. And then Shanna says, Dad, you order. I'm in a game. I can't stop to order food because you want some. You're an adult, you do it. Oh my god. Shanna, you are also an adult now. That's really funny though. Oh, I'll buy these books. That's cute. Get him, Shanna. I agree. I love little siblings. They're so funny. She's 18. Not that little anymore, but you'd be in trouble if you said that. Oh yeah, I think that many would be. Why is this conversation in the whole family group chat? It's because my dad he's so bad at texting. My dad, like, he'll so often he means to text, like he'll try and text me about like a present for my mom for her birthday, and then he'll text it in the wrong, he'll text like the family group chat instead of my, like our personal text between us two. And then he's like, oh my God, my stupid phone. No, it's not your stupid phone. It's stupid you. That's you. That is user error. It's not your phone, Dad. It's you. Every time, but he's really bad at that, so he probably doesn't even know it's in the group chat. I'm serious. Skill issue. Yeah, literally. I didn't mean to put that in there. I wanted to get this out too. And I'll get the cake. I can't afford to have stuff in there. Book stands. Do you guys like my house? Now he deletes every conversation after sending a text. My dad does that too. Maybe that's why. Huh. You haven't had Facebook for years and your dad still asks you if you saw what he posted. That's so funny. That is really, really funny. Do you guys want to try and do a few, should we try and work on some Nook Mile stuff? Maybe that would be good for us, because I need some Nook Miles. And then we can go back to decorating a bit more. I don't know. I saw a bug. It went away. Maybe I'll catch this fishy. Oh, there's my bug. One bug. Thank you. There is a weenie suit in Animal Crossing, yeah. It's pretty good. 2 bugs. Oops. Oops. Oh my God, get it. Oh my God, Kayla. Oh, it's a yellow butterfly at least. Oh, really, Eli? Yeah, my dad, he's not that bad with technology. He's just, he's, not that good with it though, you know? Oh my God, I'm so, okay, jeez. He's got room for improvement. He's got room for improvement. Okay. Catch. No, that one's too fast for me. Never mind, I got it. That's new. Come on. No. My sister just said, you don't need to leave the couch to order food. Oh my God. My dad and my sister genuinely fight like siblings sometimes. Like when my dad and my sister are together, they'll like argue and bicker like they're siblings. It's kind of funny. Honestly, Icky, you know what's so funny about that is I feel a little bit as though right now I'm behind with technology sometimes. I hate to say it. Not by that much, but like there's sometimes things where I'm like, ooh, maybe I'm getting old. You know? Oops. Oh, stupid, Kayla. Stupid. Get it together. Okay. You're the only person in your friend group who updated to iOS 17 already? Really? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm not like bad with tech by any means, but there's definitely things sometimes where I'm like, oh my God. I think that TikTok is giving, like, showing me my age a little bit because like, and it's also because of my, I guess my personal experience where like when I try and like edit videos in the TikTok app or like edit things on my phone, I'm like, I can't do this. So I always will do it like in Premiere on my PC instead, which is like arguably a more complicated thing to do. But like, I just can't deal with that in the app. I just can't. So, yeah. You're used to editing from Premiere? Yeah, exactly. I'm more used to doing it on my computer, but phone screen is not for serious work. Yeah. I don't know how people do it in the app. Dark wooden mosaic wall. Huh. I'll grab this too. Why not? Is that my first one I've gotten? Oh my god. Yeah, that's the problem with the app too. It's just hard to get the timing right on mobile. Easier to do it on PC. So, okay, I have to donate some things to you, little friend. Sammy, it's Ray, Rachel, talking, thank you for the subs. Okay, I am going to, oh, cafe? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Gyroids, okay, thank you. Photograph of Brewster, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I almost might start crying with the fact that I named my character Sunny and then I got a cat named Sunny. I really didn't even realize that I had done that, and now I want to cry. Okay, no thanks. Thank you, bye. Off we go. It's fate, yeah, seriously. I've got a chicken and Stardew named Shrimp too. Wasn't it both in May too? Well, we were talking about this. I reset this island in May. And Sunny was probably born in around June, which we didn't know at the time. Because, well, we found her in a sewer a few weeks later. But then, I don't know when I named the chicken Shrimp. Maybe in April I did that. Either way, it was before I found these cats. So that's kind of funny. Sell. Okay. I want to keep the giant clam. 3,220 bells. Okay. Island layout tips? I don't know, Sophia. I'm not that good. It's clear you like those names. Yeah, apparently. I mean, I guess I never thought about the fact that I liked them that much, though. Like, I suppose that I knew I don't know. I guess I must have. I didn't really ever think about it that much. Okay. I sold 10 of these. I need to water some flowers too and then chop wood. That will also be good. Bee shellfish. Your boss just walked by and asked you what you were watching and you had to explain what Twitch was and what you were streaming. Oh my god. To a person who doesn't know about like gaming and like Twitch and video game streams, that's a whole can of worms. To have to be like, okay, so it's this game called Animal Crossing and this is how it works. It's kind of a weird concept, but basically this girl is like playing Animal Crossing in Florida and I'm watching her do it live right now. Perfectly normal. It's normal to me, at least. Okay. I'm going to, oh, I never had Blathers look at these either. Guess I'll go back. Guess I will go back. Buggy, come here. There we go. Explain it like watching a sports game, but not. Yeah, I usually give that example to people because you know when people are like, why would you watch someone play a video game? Just play the game yourself. Why would you watch someone play a sports game? Just play the game yourself. It's not really the same thing, but similar vibes. You go play football then. Like, but a lot of people don't get it. Boop, boop. Quite splendid. Okay, thank you. This is good. I'll be able to sell those. Maybe I can upgrade my house. Here's a bell cricket for you. I'm playing a game while I watch someone on Twitch play the same game. Exactly. No, there's something special about Twitch. It's a shame that people don't understand it because there's something kind of cool about the live nature of it. Like hanging out with someone, well, and it's live and there's like a group of people all here in the chat conversing together. Like there's just something really special about that, and it's, I don't know, it's really nice. It's nice. It's good background noise. It's good like when you're hanging out and working. Like it's just good vibes. So I agree. And there's something really special about it being live. It's not the same as just watching a video. Okay, let's sell. I want to get rid of you. I will also get rid of you and this. Okay, good. That's why you watch so many VODs. Oh yeah, it's so nice to just put them on when you're like working on something. It's really good for that. I'm gonna be at TwitchCon when you're getting married. Aubrey, congratulations, that's amazing. Jasmine, thank you for the 30 months. Veggie with the 28 months, he says they're watching with their 11-month-old and he keeps waving at me on the TV screen. Hi, buddy. Oh my god. That's so cute. Anytime someone tells me something like that, I want to cry. So cute. Okay, I'm gonna go to tomorrow again because I'm trying to get a very specific kind of fence. You're playing Starfield? Lex, do you think I would like Starfield? My friend Steve was telling me all about that game. And I don't know. No, you wouldn't. Okay. Okay, that's sort of what I was thinking. But I didn't have the heart to tell Steve that. I didn't have the heart to tell Steve that. I haven't played No Man's Sky, no. Could become a Starfield builder, maybe. Oh, do you, Katie? Really? That's so cute. You've watched Matt play and it's not my vibe? Okay. There's shooty bits? No. I can't do that. It won't excite me. It's no fun. Have you played The Sims before? No, what's that? Maybe I should check it out. It's like Skyrim, but space. Yeah, that's my understanding of it too. I don't know. I don't really think it's for me. Yeah, Steve's who we play Fall Guys with sometimes, and Truck Sim and stuff. I think you'd love The Sims. Yeah, I haven't really gotten too into Palea yet. To be honest with you guys, this is so unpleasant, this story, but I finally committed to starting to play Palea like 2 weekends ago. And I get like 10 minutes in, I like made my character, and if you started playing Palea, you will remember this part, but like it told me to like run into town basically, so I'm like running into town, and then my dad texts me, okay, I scheduled Poggy's euthanasia, they're coming on Tuesday morning. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna play any games anymore. I'm done playing. So that, I haven't played Palea since then, because of that. I'm not like, it's not like a sore subject. I can play Palea. I haven't played since that day because I was interrupted by finding out our cat was gonna die. So, but I really think that I would like it. I just haven't, I haven't played it again. It's beautiful, but I haven't played it yet. It was just bad timing. I finally sat down, committed to playing, and then, oops. Need to have a really good day and then play Palea as a positive association. Yeah, that's an idea. Anyway, I should give it a shot again. By text, I mean, really? No, it wasn't like a shock, Umi. I knew that it was going to happen. Obviously he had cancer for a long time, and we had been talking like the past few days about, are we gonna do this? Is it time? And then I knew my dad was going to call them, but then he called them, you know? So it wasn't like a shock bad thing necessarily. It just was, I mean, it was, I guess, a little bit, kind of was expecting it, you know? Okay. Get this. Oh my god, Solus. I don't even know what to expect out of that, to be honest. The babies, we're gonna, the babies have another vet appointment next week. So we're gonna, they had some blood work done last time, a couple weeks ago. And they have their final kitten exam in a couple weeks, and they're gonna get their rabies vaccine, not a couple weeks, next week. And we're gonna schedule their spay and neuter surgeries next week. It won't be next week, but we're gonna schedule them when I'm at the vet next week. We'll talk to them about it. Very exciting. Big fun stuff for them. They're getting so big. They won't do it. They want to do it when they're around 6 months old. And they're not quite there yet, but get it scheduled and stuff, you know? Okay, I already have all these things. But you can't wait to be done with vets. Yeah, after the kittens have this appointment next week, and then when they do their spay and neuter and the follow-up, that'll be like, we won't be at the vet every week, you know? Hopefully, I suppose, but anyway, 6 months is early. No, 6 months is about normal for when they recommend to spay and neuter cats. In fact, a lot of pets, like if you were to adopt a pet from a rescue, they will do it even earlier than that. A lot of rescues will spay and neuter at like 8 weeks, 2 pounds when they're really, really early, because they don't want to adopt out an unspayed cat, especially if they're a rescue that has like found all these cats. So that's like early though. But I understand their intentions. You don't want to adopt out cats that aren't spayed if you're trying to help minimize cat problems like overpopulation and things like what happened to me happening, where we, you know, found a bunch of cats in a sewer. Trying to avoid that. I don't think that anyone likes doing it that early, but I understand what their goal is. Fair Blue, I'm not stupid. I say it with love. I'm not stupid. I understand that I have a boy and a girl cat. That's why I've been talking to the vet every single week about what they think is best. And they want to do it at 6 months, which is very standard. Obviously, I'm well aware that things can happen. That's why we're going to do it as soon as the vets feel comfortable. I'm sorry to come back harshly on that. I just want to make sure we're clear that trust me, I am very, very, very well aware of what I'm doing. I'm doing the best thing, so. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go to tomorrow again because I'm trying to get a better fence. Sorry to keep time traveling, but didn't like waiting too much because your boy cat was wild, but it's best recommendation. Yeah. It's what they want to do. 6 months is what they want to do, and they know a lot better than we do, huh? Did I see C's message? No, I didn't. What happened? Open my gates? Oh, okay, hold on. Let me go to the next day really quickly. What if it doesn't work? Don't even joke about that. It's gonna be fine. It'll work. Yeah, Madison, yeah. I have Shrimp who's a boy and Sunny who's a girl, so gotta be careful. But yeah, I obviously talked to them about that, but they say it's fine. So until 6 months-ish. Which will be fun. I hope so, Christine. I hope so. I don't remember if we had problems on this one last time or not. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh no, Psych. Yeah, I feel bad about that. I'm nervous about them both having, like, because obviously they like to play together and stuff, and I'm nervous about after they have their surgeries, trying to keep them apart and keep them from messing with each other and like Sunny stitches and all this stuff. But I don't know, we'll see. Frank and Sam were okay. Like Sam wasn't messing with Frank's stitches, so I don't know, we'll see though. I'll talk to them about that too. That's a question for the professionals. I guess they'll both be wearing cones, but that's if we can have them done at the exact same time. Which I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but we'll see. We shall see. Dueling cones of shame. Yeah. Yeah. Get a donut instead of a cone. So, their mom, who my parents have kept, we just got spayed like a couple weeks ago. And we got her a donut. And this cat managed to wriggle out of this donut no matter what we did. Or she would get her paw stuck in it, like trying to wiggle out of it. No matter what she did, she would wiggle out of the donut and then like start licking her stitches immediately. It was a whole ordeal. And obviously Frankie is like a stray that we found, so it's a little bit harder to put her in a cone in general, so it was kind of a whole ordeal with her. But she was a little too smart for her own good, so we had to get her a onesie, and then she hated that, and it was like a whole thing, but anyway. Sorry, Frank. It's for your own good. And she's fine now. All healed and all good, so she did not like it. It was harder to give her meds too, obviously. She's doing better, but she is still, like, you know, she doesn't trust people perfectly yet. Not the same as, like, you know, giving, like, Snap her meds, for example. My 15-year-old cat who I've had since I was 9, she trusts me a little bit more than Frank trusts my sister, you know? Frank likes and trusts my sister, but we're still working on it. We're still working on it. Okay, I'm gonna try and open my gates for C so we can see if I can get my presents. Anyway. Okay. I want visitors. Online play. Roger. Just a dodo code works? Okay. I will get you a dodo code. I'm ready. Not yet. Well, Frank, Shanna rescued you from a sewer. Yeah, well, the other bonus is that Shanna had been feeding Frank when she was a stray for a couple months. And she also, like, we didn't know this at the time, but Frank was pregnant at the time. So that, I mean, Frank trusts her for that, which is good. Anyway, she doesn't distrust Shanna. She just didn't like getting given meds. She didn't like getting given her meds. Oh my god, I just clicked out of it without saving the dodo code. Oh my god. Kayla, I know you can't see. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me check it again. I forgot the dodo code. Okay, I'm putting this in mods, by the way. See. Mod games. Okay, anyway. Now we're good. Now we're good. Sorry to change this the screen so that you can't see the dodo code, but we're not trying to open it for everybody. Does Shrimp and Sunny have nicknames yet? You know, Shrimp doesn't have any non-shrimp related nicknames. He's been getting called Shrimp and Shrimpy most of the time. But Sunny gets called Bug. And I call them both Tiny. I call them the Tinies. Wait, it might work. I call them the Tinies, though. And the babies, and the kittens, and Tiny. So. Bug, Shrimp, and Worm. Yeah, I was joking with Dan about that, because I call Snap Worm all the time. Sunny gets called Bug, and the other one's called Shrimp. Bug, Shrimp, and Worm. My 3 little creatures. Does Dan call him Prawn? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm amassing my collection of insects, apparently. They all sound like fish bait. You call your cat Shrimp or Shrimpster because he sometimes lays in a shrimp shape? Really? Yeah, that's cute. Bug, like her bug eyes? Yeah. Little buggy. It's kind of cute, though. You have a cat named Bug? Really? See, did you put on yellow on purpose? Are you dressed for the occasion? You look cute. You did? Good. Oh my god, this is a miracle. I think it's actually gonna work. Oh my god! I haven't had this work in months! I guess it's a different Switch. It's my OLED Switch that doesn't work on the internet. Oh, this is huge. Look, I get host with the most points. Your cat Shelby is called Shelby, but she's almost exclusively called Chunk and Loaf because she's big. Oh no. Oh no. Where did C go? I heard dropping. Are these my fences that I wanted? Oh my god, it's the fences that I wanted. Thank you. And Nook Miles tickets. Yeah, the new Switch has issues, right? Isn't that so ridiculous? Did I reset for a yellow airport? Oh yeah, I sure did. I sure did. How many Nook Miles tickets did you bring? Well, now we can do our hunt for Coach soon. How did they get all those tickets? Oh, a little thing that we like to call treasure islands. I love a good old hunt though. We can do that soon. It'll be fun. They were acquired through various ways. Yellow tea olive starts and yellow hibiscus. Oh, that's so good. Oh my god. Thank you. That's like the one thing that I haven't been able to get my hands on. I don't have any yellow tea olives. Yellow tulips. Yellow roses. Oh, thank you. Call your cat Stinky? Really? My parents' cat Lemon, he gets called Little Guy, but he is enormous. He weighs like 15 pounds or something. He's a little, honestly, he's a little chunky, but he's also just big. I hope that the kittens will help him, to be honest, because maybe he'll play with them more. But he gets called Little Guy because he was a tiny kitten, and then now he's the biggest one. So it's funny how much nicknames like devolve. Are you just leaving after that? Oh my god. It's like a little fairy who brought me presents. I got all these flowers now. Thank you. Now we can decorate. Well, that was fun. I feel very powerful right now. Anyway, pet names are funny because they really do devolve. The pathing is so cute. Isn't it? I found that custom design today. I really like it. I've not made that much progress, to be honest. That's okay. Your one dog gets called Mr., Sir, and Dude. Oh, I call Shrimp Mr. Shrimp all the time. Mr. Shrimp. Mr. Shrimp, what are you doing? Shrimpy. That's what happens to him. He's a gentleman. It's because of his one white whisker. He looks very, like, fancy. Okay, I'm gonna close the gates, I think. Please close the gate. You know what's funny? So the other baby, the one that my sister has adopted, his name is Sam. Sewer Sam, Sewer Shrimp, and Sewer Sunny. Anyway, his name is Sam though. And Shanna has started calling him Sue. Like Sue, like S-E-W, like short for sewer. And Suey, like a nickname for sewer. But he's been getting called Sewer. That's horrible. Poor Sam. He's been getting named after a sewer. Then they did come from a sewer. But so much worse than Bug, yeah. No, it's cute though. Thought you said soup. I mean, it's probably gonna devolve into soup next. I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, he's been called that a lot recently. Poor little guy. I think Soup is a great name though. Okay, white azalea bush. I'll put one here too. I will grab some more of these things. I don't have any of those yellow tulips yet, so that's kind of fun. One of your cat's nicknames is also Soup, really? That's so funny. Says the person that doesn't like soup. Well, yeah, I can dislike soup and still acknowledge that it's a cute nickname for a cat. You call your cat Onion, and his real name is Onyx. The nicknames really do devolve, don't they? Oh my god. You don't like CP? They're good. Good, that makes me feel better. The other funny thing that we've been doing is that anytime I watch a lot of vlogs, I'll watch like the most random people's vlogs on YouTube. I love a vlog. And I've been watching a lot of, recently I've been in my cruise vlog era. I've been watching a lot of people's cruise vlogs on YouTube. And a lot of people eat shrimp on cruises. And every time one of them's like, oh, I got the shrimp, I'll be like, the shrimp? You're eating shrimp? And I keep making myself laugh with it because of the cat shrimp. And I'll say, oh my god, Shrimpy, look away. Don't look at the screen. Anyway, it makes me laugh. How could they do that to him? It's horrible. He's just a little guy. Anyway. Okay. Ben and David, I've been watching, I literally watched one of their vlogs while I was eating lunch today, Philly roll, and they eat shrimp. This is a true story from earlier today. Same people. That's really funny. Yeah. I watch this YouTuber called Emma Cruises also, but hers aren't really vlogs. And I like it. I like it when they make like an hour-long vlog of people going on a cruise or like going on a vacation. I will watch long vlogs. It kind of excites me. I've only been watching cruise videos the past, well, I watched Emma Cruises for a long time, but for the past like 3 days, I've been watching cruise vlogs on YouTube. So I'm not really like that well versed in cruise YouTubers, but I just find it interesting. So, you have a weird internalized fear of being on a cruise. There is something kind of weird about a cruise ship, so I get it. I understand. Cruise tubers? Maybe. I like watching Emma Cruises because I know exactly what she will say in every single video. It never changes. That's why I also like, this is sort of different vibes, but similar to what you just said. There's this YouTuber called Disney Food Blog, and in their videos, it's like the same video every time. They'll make like 30-minute long videos and they're the same video every time. And sometimes you need that. It's like a list of them going over like the best snacks in Magic Kingdom and nothing has changed, but they do it again. And it's just kind of comforting. So I'll watch it every time without fail. It's nice, you're like, you know, cleaning the kitchen and you put on the same video you've seen 15 times, but it's different. But the same, deep down. Anyway, I like that kind of thing. Okay. I'm going to put the shop over here, but I need to move my house first. I also need to upgrade my house first. Maybe I should try and get some more money. Let me sell these guys. Oh, Defunct Land makes really good videos though, Hero. I get that. I totally get that. Yeah. I like to watch Disney vloggers because I think it's fun how they're like so local to me, and like sometimes the same Disney vloggers will like do stuff just in Orlando, and it kind of excites me because it's like, this is my home and you're vlogging from my home right now. I just kind of like it. Okay. Let me grab all these fences. Maybe I can sell them. Sydney, we haven't actually booked Among Us yet this month. I think we were waiting until they told us information about when the update is going to be and like when the new map is going to come out. Your home is in the middle of nowhere, no one is vlogging that. Yeah. It's also why I used to love, sometimes I rewatch the vlogs of like, I used to be obsessed with all the British YouTubers, like Zoella and friends back in the day. And sometimes I'll rewatch their vlogs from Playlist Live when they would come here, because they would go to like the mall at Millennia and like do all these things that are like so local to me. And it's so fun for me because I'm like, that's my home. I go to that mall. Like, not every time, it's kind of far away, but it's like a local, like that's like the nice mall, you know, and you're going there and you went to that Cheesecake Factory. That's the Cheesecake Factory I go to. So I just think it's kind of fun to watch their vlogs of those things, because it's like where I live. Did Dan and Phil go to Gatorland? Oh, legendary. That's kind of fun. Okay. I'm gonna sell that microscope. I might also sell those things. Your interest in the British developed a long time ago. You met Dan and Phil in Universal? Oh, because of Playlist Live. Oh, okay. That's funny. Okay. What else do you think we could try and get to get some more money? You want to catch a carp and catch 5 fish? Sell clumps of weeds? I can probably do that. I want to upgrade the house. I don't think I want to cheat that much for money in this. Maybe I'll go around and catch a few things so I can get Nook Miles while I'm here. Why are we shouting out Duck Dan? If you want to follow Duck Dan, you can. I suppose I did marry him, so. I joke, I joke. I actually do like Dan. I know I joke about him on stream, but. Someone asked if we were married? Oh, yeah, okay. Fair enough. You can shout him out then. That's reasonable. Fine. No, we didn't. We had to get married during COVID. We were sort of like literally had to, stuck on time because that's when we got his visa. And so we had a very limited amount of time to do it. And like we went to the courthouse here in Orlando and like his family couldn't be there because the borders were closed because of COVID and stuff like that. I would like to have like a proper wedding at some point, maybe a couple years, because we didn't. I always wanted to do that, and I didn't really get the chance to. But anyway, yeah, weird timing though, because of the visa situation and the pandemic. So you also got married during COVID. Nice. Yeah, I feel really bad about the fact that Dan's family couldn't be there at all. Like it just sucks, but like literally the borders were closed and like there was no other choice and like it just, the whole thing kind of was bad timing. So anyway, okay. I'm gonna sell some of these too for some more Nook Miles. Yeah, I agree. I think I like the idea of having a wedding, and I think that I want to have that experience, but it kind of makes me anxious. The thought of like the center of attention thing kind of freaks me out. Your brother and his wife called it their we do redo. That's kind of funny. I don't know. Everyone always says vow renewal, don't they? About it too. Will I make Dan re-propose? No. No. The whole situation was kind of weird though, because we were like engaged on paper, literally, because we had to file a petition to the government for his visa before like I had an engagement ring. I don't even wear rings, but anyway. I get actively stressed out about planning my wedding sometimes. I am not engaged. That's so funny, Move. Anytime someone talks about wedding planning, my mom and sister are like so excited, but whenever they bring it up, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so stressed. I still want to do it. It just makes me nervous. Okay. Almost done fishing. You hated the attention? Yeah, I can see that. I think that I'm gonna be a little nervous about that too. Who needs a ring when you can have matching nails? Yeah, me and Dan have the same nail polish on right now. We both painted our nails with Sophia's, the Hello Taco. What's it called? I don't know what the shade color is, but this one. But we have matching nail polish on right now. So there. Yeah, I get that, Miv. I have some nerves about like, oh, there's a little potted flower over there. The nerves of like the guest list and like the bridal party and like, is someone gonna be offended because they weren't asked to be a bridesmaid? Like that whole thing gives me anxiety because my parents, they did, like my dad has 3 brothers and my mom has 2 brothers. So like my dad's groomsmen, they just had like all the brothers, my dad's groomsmen, because there were so many like people in the family. And then like there was like arguments ensuing among like my dad's friends because he like left them out of being groomsmen, but he didn't. Like it was like just the brothers that were the groomsmen. But there was like people were offended and it's like big drama, and that stresses me out a lot. I can't imagine that happening to me, but like the thought of that is like so scary. Like why would you get mad about that anyway? Especially when it's all family. Like you would think that like a real friend wouldn't do that, but anyway, it makes me nervous, the thought of that. So is chat not your person of honor? Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, like it's not about you, especially when it's just a family thing. I know it would suck to feel like you were left out, but it just, in that case, it feels like, come on. Come on. It's not about you. Anyway, so long story short, I've decided my one bridesmaid is my sister. Oh no, I only have my sister. Oh no, dang it, that's a shame. I think that's a very reasonable thing to do though. It's kind of cute though too. Okay. Yeah, I agree. It would suck to, like, if you were doing all family, it would suck to like have a family member left out versus a friend, but I don't know. Your one bridesmaid would be your brother? That's totally normal though, Miv. I have a friend who did that. People get kind of weird and traditional about weddings, but there's nothing wrong with having like just your brother as the bridesmaid. I like it. It's cute. Okay. Snap the maid of honor? Oh yeah, definitely. No, actually, I don't think that Snap should come to the wedding. I don't think that Snap would like it. Maybe Snap should not come. Maybe Snap should stay home. I think she'd prefer it at home. I think she'd get a little too stressed out. She should stay behind. Okay, I'm gonna sell the little fishies that I just got. And all of these guys. I'm keeping these clams because I want to make a fountain. Who is getting married? Me. Again. Not right. I'm not actually planning anything, but we're just discussing the future generically. Anyway. Eventually, again. I need like a couple thousand more simoleons, so stop. I need a couple thousand more simoleons so I can pay for my house. You were the flower girl for your aunt's wedding? That is so cute, Maeve. I was the flower girl for my uncle's wedding when I was little too. It is so cute. There's no little kids in my family. Dan has some smaller cousins, but I don't know if, like, if we do the wedding here, I don't know if they would be able to come all the way this way for it. Belle's girl, not simoleons. I know. I simply misspoke. Okay. Okay. You were the baby of the family, so you were the flower girl for your cousin? That's so cute! That's so exciting. Another one of my cousins got engaged last week, which is kind of fun. Grab this too. I want one of the rocks that's gonna give me money. Please. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I remember when I was the flower girl at my uncle's wedding, they gave me this like bride Barbie, and I don't know where it is. I remember at the time being like, I shouldn't open this because it's so fancy. And now I have not a clue where it is. But I was so little because I was the flower girl in their wedding when my mom was pregnant with my brother. And I'm like 4 years older than Brett. So I was quite young. But I remember it. And I don't know where the Barbie is. Now I kind of want it. Because that would be cute. I bet it was a nice Barbie. But your parents know? I don't know. It's probably lost. That, at this point, that was like 20 years ago. Oh, they all are for donating? I wanted to sell one. Dang. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe I didn't want to keep her in the box, but I was told to keep her in the box because I would have been like 4. So I wouldn't have like the knowledge that people have where it's like, oh, keep them in case they're worth money. Like I wouldn't have that association with it at all. I would have just wanted to play with the Barbie. I bet I was forced to keep it in the box. And not by my parents. I wonder if it was like my grandparents or my aunt who was saying that I should do that. Because I would have been too young to make that choice for myself. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna try and grab a few of these. You also had 2 Barbies you had to keep in the box, really? Oh no. Are they even worth anything? I'm fascinated by Barbie, to be honest. I am like, I really like the history of Barbie. I think it's so interesting to like learn about old Barbies. Before the Barbie movie even came out, I thought that. I just think they're kind of cool. I just like old things. And old toys is like a good crossover interest of mine because I like history and I like dolls because, you know, I play with my little virtual dolls. So the combination of Barbie and also Barbie history is a good crossover of my interest, I guess. Okay, I'll just get a handful more of these things. Restarted your island and got ugly starters? Oh no, who'd you get? Oh no. Okay. Never seen anyone swim in this game? Really? It's kind of fun to swim in this game. Oh, that is fun, Miv. If you have any recommendations, let me know. Because I've been reading multiple books a week recently, so if you've got any good book recommendations for me, I would probably like those. So, you do? Okay, well, send me a list. Ooh, little shrimpy! Oh my god, little shrimpy! I take a big screenshot of this. I'm gonna send to Dan. I say, shrimp? I just sent Dan a big long, I was typing my list of villager dreamies in me and Dan's Discord DMs. I just sent him a picture of my shrimp as well. Shrimpy. Okay. What, Shrimpy, what are you doing in the ocean? Okay. Go, 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 go. Patrick? He's looking for my old DS. Oh my god. Oh, you're probably right about that, to be honest. Okay, is it Daisy? I should write that down, to be honest. I'm kind of in my I'll read anything, to be honest, era. I'm not being too picky. I'm just picking up random stuff these days. Okay, I'll write it down. You say it's good, I'll write it down. Add it to the list. Okay. The Red Throne of Glass. I haven't, but I started reading A Court of Thorns and Roses this weekend. I went into it, honestly, completely blind. I didn't know anything about this book. No, not this weekend. I started reading it yesterday. I didn't know anything about Shrimpy! And the beginning of it is it's like I was reading The Hunger Games. The main character is like hunting in the woods, and it made me laugh. I just wasn't I didn't know what to expect, so it was like funny to me. But anyway. We'll see. Katniss and Bella Swan combined. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. That's all you know how I feel about it. But I only started reading it yesterday, so. Okay. First book is pretty mid. Yeah, that's kind of what my thought on it has been so far too. Has been like, this is pretty mid. I'll still read it because I'm intrigued, and people like it so much that it must get, like, the rest of it's probably really good. But I don't know. Way more personality than Bella Swan. Yeah, we're just joking about it, K Miracle. We're just joking about it. Second book is way better, yeah. Well, I'll let you know. Yeah, I only started reading it yesterday, so. Okay. Let me grab this little guy. Come here, buddy. It's getting dark in the game. You're not ready for some certain parts? Yeah, I don't know what to expect, to be honest. I really went into this completely blind, so I didn't know that it was like, I don't know if I should say this word. Can I tell you what my friend Hope described it as? No, I shouldn't, because it's a bad word. Hope calls it fairy porn. But I didn't even know that when I started reading it yesterday. That was new to me. I really didn't know anything going into it. So, anyway. That's what everyone calls it. Yeah, well, I didn't know anything going into it. Completely out of the loop. So it's been fun. A little surprise. Allie, you saw Vampire's Peeps. Thanks for the subs. I haven't gotten to that part yet, though. So I don't know. Yeah, Maria, we are. I started reading it yesterday. Not knowing a book plot for a smutty fantasy is brave. Yeah, but like I said, I've kind of just been reading all kinds of things recently. So I just... Okay, I'm gonna go back, I think, and sell some of this stuff. How much more space do I have? Oh yeah, I'm good. Got it right at the exact time that it's empty. Or full, I mean. Okay. Let's go donate and sell. Yes? Your friends were obsessed with it? Really? So many people are obsessed with it. If I hadn't... I'm reading it on my Kindle, Scarlet. I can't read paper books right now because my cats try and eat them. So I'm in my Kindle era at the moment because I can't read physical books because the kittens bite them. I'm not kidding. So I don't really want them to do that. So yeah. And it's nice. It's easy to read things on Kindle. Less to lug around, I guess. But I do love a good physical book. I'll make a donation to you. It is not young adult. Yeah, don't worry. I know that. I know that. It's not appropriate for youngsters. Yeah, with the light at nighttime too, exactly, yeah. It's been really good for that. Your Kindle is never far from you, yeah. I only got my Kindle, I got my Kindle in July. I used to have a Kindle when I was younger. I got given a Kindle for Christmas from my grandpa in like 8th grade. And it was my favorite thing I ever owned. And then I kind of stopped reading things on my Kindle and I started reading only physical books. And then the Kindle, I mean, at this point, it's like over 10 years old. So I got a new one a couple months ago. And I've been having a lot of fun. Okay. I am going to sell all of these little guys. Shrimpy! I don't know. Oh, don't worry, Ayla. I've read plenty of romance. Don't worry, I've read all kinds of spicy things. I didn't mean it like that. But I read all kinds of random romance books sometimes, so I don't know. I'm not a stranger to it. It's not the only thing I read, but Anyway. I'm gonna keep that shrimp, I've decided. That's why I kept it. You never read romance, but you stumble on spicy lit. It always catches you so off guard. I've read a handful of romance books this month. I don't know. Yeah, Tilly, we did start discussing. I started reading it yesterday. Okay. I'm gonna keep my little shrimp outside of my front door. Shrimpy! Aw, that's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade my house now. Good. Good. Shrimp looks different today. You're looking very shrimpy. And I have to get a sunfish? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Deposit 98,000. Oop. I didn't mean to do that. What am I doing? Do I not even have a loan? Oh no, I do. Loan payment. Sorry. Pay from pockets. Full amount. Okay. Yay. Yay. Makes you uncomfy, but no judgment people who like it. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird to talk about on stream. I don't know. Anyway. I don't like talking about the books that I'm reading because I always get embarrassed. Even if they're not like weird books, I just get embarrassed about the books that I'm reading. I'm like, I don't want people to know. My books are a private thing. It's like my friends are like, what's your Goodreads? I'll never tell you. I'll never tell you. You don't need to know what I've been reading. That's for me and me alone. No one needs to know about that. Okay, sorry, I wanted to upgrade my house. I would like to expand, thank you. Let's do it. Yay! I need a yellow roof, obviously, because, well, it's Yellow Island, so. You're the same way? Yeah, I don't know, I just don't like to share what I've been reading. Cable, I just subscribed to Book of the Month a couple months ago. I'm excited about it too. I'll tell you what I picked. I got 2. Hold on. I don't remember. I have to look on the app. Only your 3rd month? Oh no way, this is my 2nd month. Okay, I picked The Lost Apothecary. And I picked The Unmaking of June Farrow. And I kind of wanted to read Starling House, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't pick that one. Anyway, I got 2. Okay, what do I want to do next? Maybe I should go try and chop some trees or something. Lost Apothecary is good. Yeah, I heard that about it. That's why I wanted to get it. Because I heard people talk about it so much, and I saw it as like one that I could add to my box. So I was like, pick. Pick. Okay. I want to get a flimsy axe quickly. Charlie, I don't think I'll be live for too much longer. I want to chop some trees, and then we'll probably, I am gonna stream twice tomorrow, by the way, just in case you didn't know. I'm planning on playing Sims 3 in the morning and then Sims 4 in the afternoon. Okay. Is Colleen Hoover worth the hype because TikTok has put me off? I haven't read anything from Colleen Hoover, but I started reading and then never finished because my cat started eating. It Ends With Us. And people, when I told them on the internet about that, they were like, what is wrong with you? Why are you reading that? So, and the cats tried to eat it, so they didn't like it either. They were trying to get me to stop. I still want to read it because I'm curious, though. I just can't read it yet because the cats have to be out of their trying to eat my books era. I haven't read it. Bad on multiple levels. Yeah, I hear all kinds of things like that about it, which makes me want to read it so I know. I just want to know. All books are good for someone? Yeah, that's a good point. Simsie reads and watches things because they're bad sometimes. Yeah, I watch all kinds of bad movies. Okay. Let's see. How many more of these trees do I want to break? Okay, take this, takes that, takes that. You know, Daisy, I didn't even know about that. That's really bad. That is really, really, really bad. Okay. Grab this too. And maybe, I guess I'll hit these so I can sell the oranges as well, because I'm out of money completely. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, and broken. That's fine. That's fine. We'll probably get off stream here in a minute. It got dark pretty quick in game, huh? I don't know if I've seen that, Lynn. That's interesting. Oh, maybe I'll listen to KK Slider too. We can get a song from KK. How many times have you restarted? This is actually the only island that I've ever reset. I have a couple switches, but I had an all green island that I reset to make this one into an all yellow island. But it's my first time resetting an island properly. So, let's sell this. Okay. So let's go watch KK Slider. Maybe I'll find someone to raid, I don't know. We have a while to... Takes a while to listen to this, I guess. Let's hear it. Properly, you say? Other times were improper? No, I mean I literally didn't reset an island before this. I literally have not reset an island until this switch, because before I had I bought an Animal Crossing switch, so I had two switches. This is the Animal Crossing switch, and I reset that island, but I literally didn't reset until this one, because I just had a new switch. So I have them at the same time. Hope it gives you a yellow cover song. Yeah, that would be nice, to be honest. This will be cute. We'll listen to it. Ainsley, Allie, Soft, Phoebes, thank you for the subs. Oh, wow. This will be my second song. I only have two now. That's okay. All right, well, I'd probably get off stream here in a few minutes. I usually stream for about 3 hours. I think maybe I'll be live a little longer. I don't know. I'm kind of looking to see who all is live, perhaps. while we wait for KK to sing. No offense, KK, but I don't know about this one. The song's a fun way to end, though. It's like a outro. Yeah, thanks for the 23 months also. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. This has been fun. I really like Animal Crossing. I know that I've been playing a lot of like Stardew and Dreamlight Valley more so than Animal Crossing the past couple months, but Animal Crossing is like, it really has my whole heart. I just love Animal Crossing so much. It's such good vibes. Animal Crossing is so fun. You can't go wrong. What if we raid Dan? Oh, I guess is he gonna get off stream soon? Probably, but we could raid him. I don't really mind. He's just talking. Who knows about what? Maybe I will. I have a 48-month resub to share too. Okay, we can raid Dan. I won't start it yet. He's raiding someone right now. Oh, well then never mind. We can't raid Dan, sorry. That was my fear. That was my fear. KK Slider, how long is this gonna take? The problem with me and Dan is we get off stream at the same time because we get off stream and then make dinner. Don't leave yet. We're almost done. If you raid someone who's raiding someone, it's not a problem, B. It's just like, usually if you raid someone who's about to raid, it's kind of like a, oh darn, I was just gonna leave, I feel bad. You know, like the streamer is like, oh no, I was just gonna leave, I'm so sorry. Which isn't, I don't think it matters, but nothing bad happens. It's just though people would go along with their raid next, I guess. Yay! We've got KK Hop. KK Hop. I can put it in too. That'll be nice. That will be nice. I think I know who I want to go over and say hi to, actually. Yeah, sometimes people, the problem with it, I think also is that sometimes people feel bad if you get raided, like, as soon as you were gonna get off. I usually, like, if that happens to me, I usually end up staying on for a little bit longer. Because I always am like, oh no, I was just gonna leave, but I'll stay for a little bit because I feel bad. I don't think anybody actually cares that much, but that is kind of what people think. Okay, well, I was actually thinking about going over to my friend Emrys's channel because I think Emrys is playing with the new Sims stuff pack, the Home Chef Hustle stuff pack, and I kind of want to watch. I think that might be kind of fun if we could go raid Emrys. You all probably remember Emrys. I can't talk because we play Among Us together. But we can go over and rate Emrys. Just so you know, Emrys uses they, he pronouns and plays a lot of Sims. So you will probably like them. Remembress. Remember Emrys. Remembress. But go over and say hi to Emrys for me. I will catch you all tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to be here in the morning. I'm going to play Sims 3 in the morning, and then we're going to play Sims 4 like at this time, but tomorrow. So we'll be here twice, I think, tomorrow, which will be fun. I usually only stream in the mornings on Wednesdays, but we're doing a little bonus stream tomorrow, so it'll be fun. But go say hi to Emrys for me, and I guess I will catch you all later, tomorrow. Twice tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, have a good night, everybody. lilsimsie, thank you for the subs. Kat, too, thank you so much. And I'll catch you later, okay? Bye! And stop streaming.